Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing? Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I see that you like my music. It's very
Yeah,
jamming. It's
I
very
really
jamming.
like your music.
Very jamming. It's very jamming. I love it.
Very jamming.
So like the song that's playing right now in the background, so I'll have some music in the background. By the way, guys, let me know if the music's too loud. I think I usually get it down pretty low. But in the background is actually from a game called No Straight Roads, which is a super underrated, amazing game. It's about like rock and roll, like trying to
Yeah.
overcome like techno and like music like that. So it's like rock versus techno. It's really cool.
It sounds really fun. What
Good.
kind of gameplay is it?
Is it a platformer hack and slash?
Oh, I might play it.
You should play it. And if you have someone to want to play with, it's actually 2-player. So definitely see. Yes.
It's a collab game, is what
It
you're
is.
telling me.
It can be a collab game because one person plays like a girl who like rocks on, the other person plays his drums.
Oh.
Yeah, so definitely
I
recommend.
also can't help but notice your chat is really cool. It's personal based, right? It's personal.
Oh, you mean my persona? My persona thing?
Yeah.
It's so cool. I love it. I've always wanted one, and then I finally like tried to like make my own. And I couldn't do it, so I was like, "Frick, I'm just gonna buy it." I bought it for $25. It was perfect. It was amazing.
Really good.
It was super worth it. Super worth it. I'm very happy about it. Co-op games equals collab games. Yes, collab games. I might actually set up a collab with someone who was a previous guest who also wanted to play the game. So I might set that up with them next month. So we'll see how it goes. But definitely worth playing. I think I'm familiar with which artist it is. Oh, you are. That's really cool. But yeah, no. Freaking No Straight Roads. Definitely play it, guys. It needs more loving. It's like an indie, small-time game, but it has like the best sounds ever. Like, more people should play it. More people. Definitely recommend it.
You know what? I'll play it. I'll play it and I'll tell you what I think about it.
Let me know. Let me know what you like about it. I think you would definitely enjoy it. If you like good music and you're okay with like platformers, the story is really good too. You like it.
Oh yeah, okay. If there's good story, that's like what's most important in games.
Good stories, good characters, great music. The visual design is really awesome. It like was such an amazing game. It just went under the radar for all these other really good games. It came like 3 or 4 years ago, I think. So yeah, it's been a while. One of the most played things on Spotify. Oh yeah, and I love that music too. And like as you can see, I like to have that as like one of my intro songs because it's so great. But you might hear some more of their songs throughout the interview. So stay tuned. But enough about my music. We have a special doggo over here that we're going to be getting to know a little bit, aren't we? Look at that adorable doggo. She's totally not going to steal your soul in any way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah, definitely not gonna eat you. I'm
yeah.
gonna eat people.
No. She will not eat anyone. No. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Look at their eyes. Maybe I'll have to hide that secret intentions a little bit easier on that one. Jeez, that was actually kind of terrifying. Oh my god.
Intentions?
yeah.
Secret intentions? I don't know what you mean.
Never.
Cute anime girl on the internet.
Yeah, that goes bark.
Oh yeah, I can do dog sounds really good.
Oh, let's hear it. Wait, asking for it.
Own up to it now, okay?
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's pretty legit.
I'm a dog. It'd be embarrassing if I couldn't bark.
Well, true, but you also go yeah sometimes too.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, that's what chat says. Chat says you're barking. I mean, you also go yeah. Oh, wow.
Chat says a lot of silly things. Chat lies a lot.
Really?
You should not trust chat.
Oh, I should not trust chat. Chat, is that true, guys? Should I not trust you guys? Does she not give the best awa? She does
I
not
do give the best awa.
Oh, so I should trust chat. Okay, good to know.
Oh shit.
I was like, darn it. I egged myself on that one. Okay. Awa. What's your awa? I want to hear the awa. Oh, okay. I love it. Ah, that's adorable. You are adorable. You are adorable little doggo. I would totally give you my soul to eat it if I didn't already like promise it to like 20 different VTubers before this.
Oh damn.
You VTuber anime girls are so high maintenance. You guys know that, right? It's always
Yeah,
like.
yeah, I know. I'm high maintenance. I'm proud of it.
I'm just saying. You guys all.
I'm like very especially high
You do
maintenance.
know how hard it is to get this lovely doggo on my show? I literally had to beg her with doggy treats, and I was
Yeah,
able to get her.
yeah, and peanut butter.
And peanut butter, exactly. So I thought it was
Mm.
perfect. I thought it was great. Um, but anyway, for those who are at home who do not know, how about you introduce yourself to this lovely little VTuber, little
Oh,
Cerberus?
wait,
Who are
wait.
you?
Oh, you mean me
Yeah,
introduce myself?
we gotta imagine so, right?
I can introduce myself. Oh my god, I'm so shy and nervous.
Oh, I'm so sorry, no, look at this. She's going.
No, I can't do the thing because I'm a VTuber, so I can't show my hands. It's in the VTuber rules.
But isn't there VTubers who actually have like hand tracking?
Yeah, there are now. That's true. That's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, they can do the uwu pointing fingers.
I
But
see that I do this
yeah.
all the time whenever I play like Lethal Company. I'm just like,
Yeah, I move my hands around and no one can see it, and it makes me sad because I move my hands around a lot.
then you need to get hand tracking so you can do that.
Yeah, I need to get hand tracking.
Do the hand tracking.
Mm.
But
Oh, introduction. Yes. I'm getting to it. I'm sorry.
you're
I'm getting
totally
sidetracked.
good. You're totally good. I was thinking, so tell you the truth, guys. I'm literally going to throw both of us under the rug on this one. So we were supposed to have started like 45 minutes ago, but we just got really good conversations about random things, and we were like, oh yeah, God, we supposed to actually do an
Stream,
interview. So apologize about that, guys. We were supposed to start a long time ago. It's just that, sometimes when you just vibe with someone, you just chat, just talk, you just have fun.
Yeah, it's my superpower. It's to talk way too much with people and with myself. So like every time I do a stream, I'm like, okay, we'll do 20 to 30 minutes of chatting before, and then it ends up being like over an hour of chatting before the game.
Those are great. Those are really awesome. I love them. It's just funny because so guys, just be expecting at least an 8-hour stream. Just saying, just expect it. It's not going to. It's gonna be a while. It'll be a while because right now we're just starting the introduction, right?
Yeah, the introduction. So, hello, my name is Rika. I'm a Cerberus VTuber or a Hellhound. The reason why it's both is because in French, Cerberus and Hellhound are the same thing, because I'm also French. I speak the baguette.
The baguette.
I'm a French demon. French Hellhound.
She's the fromage, the cheese talking language, the romantic language.
L'omelette du fromage.
So nice. So great. I love it.
Yeah, I'm a massive gremlin. My chat loves to call me Cursum, which is a mix of wholesome and cursed, because I do really cursed things. I've licked soap voluntarily on stream before.
Why?
I've bitten into onions. I don't know. I just find it funny.
Okay, well. What did it taste like? What did it taste like? What did it taste like?
So, okay, I actually ate soap a few times in my life. So the first time I thought it was candy, and I munched into it, and it tasted like soap.
What?
The second time I licked soap on the stream for like a Batsu game, and it tasted like soap. And then
Oh yeah, no, this is soap. I can definitely know it. I can attest to this. This is something I definitely recognize. I definitely know this. This is actually factory soap. It's not handmade soap, so I know the difference between the two. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the last one, it was dish soap, and it smelled like melon, but like, you know how in products
yeah.
Weird.
I'm just saying, this is an interesting conversation because to me, that clearly is not something you should do. But you are like rationing it as like a normal thing. Like this is totally normal. This is why it's normal. Everyone does this all the time. I'm guessing it's like French. It must be a French thing. It must be a French thing.
I think it's just a Rika thing.
It could be a Rika
smell
thing.
something good or weird and I want to taste it. Because like the melon one, the thing that made me want, I wasn't even on stream that time either. It's like I smelled it and it wasn't like artificial melon, Yeah. It was like natural smelling melon. And I was
so
like,
it's
oh my
really
god,
good.
this soap must taste so good. And so I took a look at it and I can tell you, it tasted like soap.
Surprising. That should be on the news right there. Melon soap tastes like soap.
melon.
It did not taste like melon. No, I felt like they did a good job with their product. You know, you're the kind of person.
There's
A warning
don't
label on
put
these,
it.
right?
Yeah, don't put that.
You're
in
the reason
hands
why
of a
there's warning
child.
labels on like these kind of products. I was always wondering, I was like, why is there a warning label to not consume? Obviously it's not, and then I now realize, oh yeah, Rika. Okay, you know what? Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You're the kind of person that would eat Play-Doh if it's like shaped as a burger.
I've licked Play-Doh before.
Hey, to be honest, when I was a little kid, I did taste Play-Doh too. It was really salty.
Yeah.
It was really salty, right?
Yeah, it's really
Salty, right? Okay, so like, so everyone, raise your hands in chat if you at least tried to taste Play-Doh when you were a kid.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, wait,
Okay.
I can raise both of
Oh,
my hands.
that's
Here
so
we go.
adorable! Look at that, it's on the sleeve. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die from like freaking like diabetes over here. Okay, see, everyone, raise your hands. Come on, be honest. Be honest. You
Come on,
must
be
at least
honest,
tried
guys.
it. Might at least tried
Come
it.
on.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on. I
Stop lying, chat.
I saw Yumi in here. Yumi, come on, come on. As a scientist, you probably have tasted some interesting things in your life. Calling her out.
Have you ever
calling her
tried
out.
grass?
So this is when we go back to it's just a Rika thing. This is just a Rika thing. So I've had
No, I'm sure a lot of kids have tried grass, right?
so I've had salad. Says that. Spirit has grass. Spirit has grass. Spirit tried grass.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll feel validated.
Okay, good,
Yeah,
awesome.
let's say it's the same thing.
Okay.
Good enough.
Good enough. Well, anything tastes good. Put a ranch on it, so I guess I can try it.
When I was younger, I thought, oh my god, why am I'm already like letting you know about the really cringe stuff, but we might as well get it over with. I thought I was a horse when I was younger, so I ate grass.
You thought you were a horse?
I thought I was like a horse girl or something. I don't know. I was 7.
How'd you think you were a
So I ate
horse?
grass.
Well, what did it taste like?
Well, it tasted like grass.
I'm learning so much about you today. I'm learning so much about you. And I'm also learning about just how things should taste, knowing that it was just going to taste that way anyway. I'm glad to know. I didn't have to test anything. I have Rika here to test it for me. If I ever wanted to know what melon soap and grass taste like, I'm good to know. This is just in, guys. Melon soap and grass taste like soap and grass. That's crazy. That's crazy. He's a horse VTuber. I know. You would think she'd be a horse VTuber.
You think so? You think so? But hey, I mean, I can't go against what I am.
I know, right?
Oh, hellhound.
You are hellhound. You are the chaotic gremlin that likes to eat soap and grass. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I like it, but it exists.
Well, at least you don't like
I
it.
mean,
That's good. That's
to
good that
be
you don't.
fair,
Okay.
grass is kind of good, but
Oh.
there's like a real drink that's like grass jelly drink. It's
Okay.
a real thing. I think I got that in Mauritius, but I
loves
think there was some in China too. And it's a real drink, and it tastes bad,
Huh.
but like it tastes less good than actual grass, in my opinion.
So that drink tastes worse than grass.
Yeah, even though it's a grass drink.
Well, I've had something called a kale tonic, which is pretty much kale, and kale tastes disgusting. And I like that. That was really good. Does that count? Does kale? What tastes?
I've never
What tastes
had
worse?
that.
What tastes worse, kale or grass? I wonder.
I like kale.
I don't like kale too
Like
much.
kale is like the veggie, right?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
what Spirit's
I like
saying,
kale.
salad is just bougie grass, but like there's some more bougier than others.
I prefer grass over salad, I think.
Really?
Because
Wow.
I have trauma with salad. When I was younger, I found a ladybug in my salad because my grandparents used to like grow their own veggies, so we would
Okay.
eat veggies from the garden, and there was a ladybug in the salad, and I
Oh.
almost crunched on it, and it made me want to not ever eat salad ever again.
Oh no, poor ladybug.
Yeah, thankfully it didn't get crushed because I saw it in time. But yeah, it made me want to not eat salad ever again. And now I have salad trauma. I also think
Salad
salad
trauma.
is like the most boring vegetable.
Well, it's like so salad's a bunch of vegetables.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fair, I guess. But like, I mean, like the like salad, like.
Just salad by itself, right? Like that's what
Yeah,
you had to add
yeah.
on stuff like that. You had to add a whole bunch of stuff into it. Because
Mm,
if it's not, it's just lettuce. Lettuce is boring.
yeah, lettuce. Yeah, lettuce
Lettuce
is
is
the
boring.
word.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Grass jelly is made of a plant called Chinese Mosona? Misona? Misona?
Oh.
No, actually, I don't think it's
Well,
Chinese.
it tastes bad.
Okay, cool. Good to know. That's all we need to know. It tastes bad. That's good. Well, I know. So, like, over here in America, anything's expensive. And even, like, a burger is, like, $13, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, I've been eating at a place called Salad and Go. And that's becoming one of my favorite places of all time. Because I can get, like, a big thing of salad with a whole bunch of meats and, like, other veggies into it and everything like that for only $7. And it's freaking sick. Because it's just that much for a whole bunch of salad and meat. And also, I can get it wrapped in a tortilla for free. And, like, it's so good. It's a steal, right? So I always eat at Salad and Go. I'm still...
Oh, that's so cool.
Still like to lose more weight. But Salad and Go is really good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. There you go.
Noted for next time I come in the US.
Yes, when you come to America, check out Salad.
Yeah.
Check out Salad Go. Check out Salad Go.
I really like. I mean, I only went to Texas, but I know I really like the food because like I know there's this thing where like people say American food be like fast food only and stuff, but there's like some really good food though still. Like
No, there's good food here.
you
Like, don't
know?
get me wrong. There's a lot of good food here. Like, steakhouses are really, really good. There's some actual
Yeah.
legit burger places, not just fast food burger places. Actual legit burger places that are freaking killer. Like,
You have a
there's
lot
some
of
really
like
good.
good Chinese places too, like Sichuan places.
Oh, really?
That are like
I don't
really
know.
good.
See,
Yeah.
because I've only lived in America and I've never traveled outside of America, so I assume that if it's not American, it's not good. It's not as good as like the places originated from. So I always assume that if I ever get something from like a Chinese or a like a Indian or like a Japanese place, I always think, wow, this is really good. But I bet it would be better if I ate it there, kind of situation.
Yeah, I mean, it probably still is. Like, I'll say, I didn't go to Japan, but I did go to China, and it was like very different from
Oh.
Europe and America. But I know, like the few places I've been at in America that were like recommended to me were really good. Like, they were really close to original Chinese places. It kind of depends on what, like, you know, what you find. In Europe, we have like some stuff like that too. That's like better and looks like closer to China, but then other places are like kind of bad, like or like very Europeanized. Like it's still good, but it's not actually Chinese food.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. I like that spirit. Recommended. It's recommended.
Yeah, recommended.
I
I made a
love
whole
that.
series of videos that's called recommendations.
I love that. That
Chat
needs to
came
be.
up with the name.
Please patent that because that is golden right there. It's recommended. That's a YouTube like series right there. You know,
Yeah,
recommended.
It was,
I want to see more. I want to see more. I want when you come back. Take your time, by the way. But when you come back, I want to see a new series called Recommended and just like random things that you like either video games, TV shows, foods. Like
yeah, it's probably gonna continue. We had this year recommendation. It was a game review, like small game reviews that are like usually more indies, like less known. Because I really like to let people discover indie games, so it's probably still gonna be that.
Dude,
I think my longer video essays are not gonna be called that, but like the small like, hey, you should play those videos, definitely gonna still be called that.
do a recommended for No Straight Roads. I want to see that.
I shall do that.
Dude. Also, feel free to call me Quinn, by the way. Oh, Quinn. I would love to call you Quinn.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names. I'm really
You
bad
can
with
also
names.
call him Bunui.
Banui.
Bunui.
Banui.
Bunui. Oh,
Banui.
here, I'll write it. I write it in Discord for you.
Okay, Banui.
Bunui.
Banui. Banui. That's an
Banui.
interesting. Okay. Banui.
That's because he's a bunny.
Oh, he's a bunny
Just
VTuber?
Bunui.
Oh, that's so cool. It's a Banui. I'm like, it's adorable.
Yeah,
Oh.
for context, Quinn is one of my mods.
Oh, cool. I like the bunnies. I like the little flowers in your eyes. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. Rika's a little bunny. What? Rika's the little... I'm Rika's little
I'm
bunny.
not
Oh,
bunny.
Sorry, I didn't read that properly. I'm Rika's little bunny. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
It's
true.
a
He's
little
my
adorable.
model son too.
Oh, it's adorable. I love it. I love
He's
it.
my son. I've like
Get
disowned him
stuck
quite a
with me.
few times,
Stuck with
but you know.
Well, no worries, no worries. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming by. Supporting the lovely doggo over here. This would be great.
It's me.
Yeah. So, for those who are at home who've never been to one of my shows, what we do here is that we will be asking 15 questions to our lovely guests here. These questions are going to portray like how they first got started, some ideas of like what makes them like stand out from the rest of the VTubers. We're going to get into like their thoughts and ideas of the VTuber community. We'll delve right into her model, get her inspirations on those kind of stuff. We'll be talking about some lore and then some fun facts about her. So it'll be fun. It's pretty cool. This is so much fun.
Yeah.
I have all the
it's
much
gonna be
love.
fun.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Also,
You better watch it all.
you have to
I'm
watch it
looking
all.
at you, Tut.
Whoa, you better watch it all. Can't leave, guys. Watching. But also, we also have this little spin the wheel that you guys can redeem, and a random question will pop up, and she will have to ask it, no matter what. It could be something as terrible as if she likes to have mustard and ketchup on her hot dog. It won't get any worse than that, right? It won't get worse.
I mean, I'm seeing
Nope.
the questions.
Nope.
I think you can handle it. I think you can get your answers. So you should definitely redeem it, Tut.
No. You don't see it. She doesn't know the questions. She doesn't know the questions. Wait, well, hey.
Other questions? Wait, I only saw Aran favorite Pokemon.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Wait,
Nah.
did someone redeem it? Oh my god.
Yep. This is the Booney. Boonies is redeeming it. Cool. And the first one is.
Listen.
Also, thank you for the follow. Embarrassing story. Do you have an embarrassing story you've never told someone before? I feel like you're an open
never
book.
Told, no.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
talk-
big open mouth, and
Yeah.
as you've seen, I tell a lot of my embarrassing stories.
Do you have
How
one that
crass
you never?
Can I get?
Yeah, well, we just got done talking about you eating soap and grass, so I didn't know how worse it can get.
It can get much worse.
Well,
how
the
crass
the stage is yours.
I have one, but it's really bad.
It's up to
Chat
you.
has heard it before though. My chat has heard it before, so I don't
Okay,
know.
okay. Well, you can say it to me, or you can say something new that you have not said to your chat.
Okay, wait, what's something embarrassing that I haven't told everyone about yet?
who no one knows yet.
Something that no one knows yet.
Man, I literally everything that's weird happened to me, I share it to the world.
Yeah, I'm just content, man.
I'm just freaking content out of the wazoo.
I do a lot of things for content.
This happened a few hours ago. Oh my god, what happened a few hours ago? What the frick?
What happened a few hours ago? Wait, what are you talking about? Show me a message. I do have one that's like maybe less crass, because the one I have, I don't mind like saying it, but it's very crass.
So, it's up to you. You can say whatever you want.
Okay, so I have one. So there was this one time I had exams. I was still in uni because I went to uni. I was like, like looking at my stuff, trying to study, all that. After like wait, where are you leaving?
Viku. Viku is one of my longtime viewers who's freaking amazing. Okay, she's noticed. She's been noticed. Hi.
I thought it was a safe word.
It's safe words. Don't worry, we have our safety words. We have not needed to use it yet, but we have our safety words.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So yeah, I was studying for my exam, and I decided, oh man, it's summer. I should go outside and touch grass and study outside. So here's the thing. It was still like kind of COVID time, so we were still mostly at home. I was in my pajamas and hanging out. Now I'm gonna let you know a little secret that not many ladies share.
Oh.
When we don't go outside and we don't have a partner that we see, or we don't have a partner at all, like I do, and you stay home, you do not shave, okay? And I was in my pajamas and my shorts, and I was unshaved. I was in the garden just studying, and then my mom goes out to buy some stuff. She didn't notice that I was in the garden, and I didn't have my keys or my phone.
Oh.
So she leaves to go and buy stuff. And she's gonna be gone for like 3 hours. And I'm in the garden and like the like not skimpy as, but it was a very like, you know, small
Revealing?
pajama and everything, like a very embarrassing outfit. And I was unsaved and I had to go to my neighbor's house who is an old dude in my pajamas looking like a mess and I was like, can I borrow your phone?
Did he like make it noticeable? Or he was like, oh yeah, sure, why not?
He looked at me weird, but I think that by now they're used to
They
it.
used to it? You done this before?
So I'm a lazy person, and you know those onesies that you like put on in winter. If I'm in onesies and I need to go like grab my mail, I'm gonna go out in onesie. I do not have like the mental strength to go and like dress up just to take my mail. So
Wow. You have to be an adult. You have to do adult things. And I'm not stinky thick. I'm not stinky. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Recap.
you want me
Don't
to
listen
try
to
and take a whiff to
No.
see if
No,
you're
no, no.
stinky or not?
Nope.
A small whiff?
No.
Can I get a small whiff?
No. I totally took a shower. I totally took a shower before this. Totally.
Uh-huh. No, I'm just saying it's suspicious that you don't want me to take a whiff.
Promise. I promise. Good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like I'm also one of those kind of people who see a little bit unknown knowledge about guys, especially guys who don't interact with ladies as they used to. They usually don't try as hard to like clean as other people do. I do still. But
so they get like the musk.
The musk, yes, it's a musk. The manly musk.
Oh,
Manly musk. We get manly musk. Yeah, exactly. That's what's called.
No
called
worry,
manly musk.
I have a dad. I know what it's like. I have a single dad. I know what it's like.
Okay. So yes, yes.
You know.
But then of course, when he ever sees another person that he's interested in, you will notice that there's the person cleans a lot more areas that he normally doesn't clean.
Oh, you mean butt?
Sure. That is one of those areas. That's definitely one of those areas. It's one of those areas. I just love how your faces like got shots. Like, yeah, it's funny. Because you were like normally like, it's so expressive, I love it.
I'm very expressive.
Silence is definitely me. Excuse me, gamer musk? No, it's not gamer musk. That's different. That's a different.
Gamer perfume.
No, that's like the next. That's the next thing, right? Like
next level.
That's next level right there. That's like there's the manly musk and then there's gamer musk. You know, manly musk Tricko ain't got that. He's just stinky and trying to hide it. No, not trying to hide it. Don't say anything. Guys, don't say anything. This is an anime girl.
Guys, this is your girl on the stream. You must pretend that he's clean.
I'm clean. I clean my body every day, every single day, every hour of the day. Obviously.
Every hour of the day, you take 8 showers a day.
Yeah, 8 showers a day minimum.
I actually know someone like that who like generally takes like 4 to 5 showers a day.
Really?
As soon as there's like a hint of sweat, they like I think they work from home. I'm not sure. Like they're not like a personal friend or anything. It's like an acquaintance. They as soon as there's like the slightest thing, they go in, they shower.
Oh. Well, so in my mind, you really can't. You don't want to do that too often. Because you do have like natural oils in your body that you do not want to like get rid of. Like for me, who's a hairy person, as you can see with the beard and my hair, which you can't see at the moment, it's just messed up. And I'm not a VTuber, so I can't just like throw a model up there and always look amazing. I actually have to put work into my attire. And when I mean work, I mean like I put on a hat. That's pretty much all I do. But I don't know. I can't shower all the time. because I'll lose all my like oils in my beard and my hair, and then my hair,
Ew.
and then it'll look really nasty and disgusting.
Mhm,
So yeah,
mhm.
don't.
I mean, it's bad for your skin, even. I think.
So guys, Rika recommended do not shower
Don't
too
shower.
many
Don't
times.
shower.
No, shower sometimes, but like
Never
don't shower.
shower.
What?
Never shower.
No, doing
Don't
too
take
much.
baths. Don't take showers.
Don't listen to her.
Be just like me.
No, don't listen to her. No. Oh my god, you just ruined all these gamers' lives. Like, yes, Anime Girl told me to. Anime Girl told me to. Don't trust Doggo.
I ruined your couch too with the Rika musk. You're welcome.
Oh, God. To tell you the truth,
You're gonna have to change it.
that couch has been ruined way longer than you've been here. There's a story
Oh my
with that.
God.
There's a
Who
story.
peed on it? No.
How'd you know that was peed on it?
You know, it's a couch. I'm sure you've had other dog VTubers.
I have
just,
had other.
It's a given.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys can spell that. I forgot. Well, does that couch look familiar to you?
Wait. I don't see
The
them.
tiny
Where are they?
one. Alright, so does that couch look familiar? And don't worry,
Wait,
Vika,
wait,
I'll get
wait.
that spin in a second. It's very important. It's very important. I have the.
Wait.
So okay. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story about this couch. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you a story about this couch. So I bought this couch for $8. Okay, I bought this couch for $8. It was outside of a building. Now I don't know what this building was about. It was pretty in a sketchy red area with a lot of red lights, and the store
Oh
just
my
had a
God.
sign. Store just had a sign.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Don't jump to conclusions, Missy. Don't jump to conclusions. The sign had XXX on it, so I couldn't really read it very well. I thought something was wrong with it, so I went inside and I talked to the person in the front desk and asked them, "Hey, is that couch for sale?" And it was really hard to hear because there was a lot of like screaming going on in the background and like other things. I don't know what was going on, but they seemed really busy. So I asked them if I could buy it, and they said they'll sell it for $8. And although they said they'll sell it for $10, I tried to buy it for $5 because I saw that it was very used. But then they told me that, hey, it has a really cool feature that if you run a black light over it, it turns white. And I thought, oh, that's actually kind of a feature. So I bought it for $8. So I thought I got a steal. What? What?
You know what? I'll roll with it.
You roll with it? You roll with it? So,
It's fine.
it was a good deal. It was a good deal, you know?
It's a very good. It's a very good deal. I mean, it means that if you change your lighting, you get a white couch for free. You can just like
I
change
thought that
the
was
color of your
perfect.
couch.
I thought that was
Yeah.
perfect, right? Yeah. That was
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah. What do you mean? Who's going to tell him? What are you guys talking about? What?
It's
Something
okay.
wrong with my couch? 'Cause I've had a lot of VTubers want to use my couch for like other content that they like to make on OnlyFans. I don't know what they mean by that. The couch is not that special, right?
I mean, did they invite you at least?
No, they don't. They don't invite me to these
Man,
things. I know,
they're gonna
right?
use your super cool couch and not invite you to the
Right.
party.
They sent me. They told me they'll send me the videos afterwards, but they wouldn't invite me to the thing. I don't know. I thought they were going to play
Man.
board games, but man, I guess they had too
It's
many.
like, man,
There
we
was
have such a
there
cool
was
party
like
with
there was like
popcorns.
8 guys with her too. So I'm
Mm.
guessing the board game only had like
Wait.
8 players.
I need to send you something, but I need to find it first. If I find it, I'll send it to you while
Send
we
it to me.
talk.
That's Trico baggy you go. No. Might be some wrestling. Yeah, there might be some wrestling. I thought it was a really big board game that they need 8 guys, really big buff guys too. To play with it.
love guys.
So I thought they
prefer
just
twinks myself.
you prefer the skinny guys?
Yeah, the twinks. It's not
Twinks.
necessarily skinny, but like kind of twinks.
Kind
Like
of
clinks.
twinks.
Kind of twinks. Yeah, I prefer. I don't like too much muscle. I like ladies with muscle.
Ah,
Oh,
ladies with
like-
muscle.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep. Peak content. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool.
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Here you go.
Let's see this.
I don't know if there's
Oh,
8.
oh,
No,
oh.
there's no 8.
Is that freaking the guys from Amnesia?
Yes, I was playing Amnesia at some point. And this is one
I
of my
think you
thumbnails.
downloaded the wrong Amnesia update, by the way. I think that's the wrong Amnesia update. You might have to return that one.
It was very special Amnesia game. I'm gonna say it didn't strike me. You know, I didn't think the quality would be like that. It felt weird because it didn't
Yeah.
look like the other videos I'd seen on
Uh,
Amnesia.
yeah, I don't think so either. And I'm guessing you had a few game overs, right?
I had a few game overs.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Just a few.
I mean, look at them. It's not my fault.
No.
You can't blame me.
They
I get
have a
distracted.
massive smiles on their face. Massive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They sure know how to use their mouth. Anyway,
Wow. Okay, so we actually happen to have a spin. So we're going to distract from whatever just happened, and it was totally not clipped by anyone at all. Wink, wink.
Oh my god.
And we're going to actually go right into something that's super related to whatever it is.
Aw.
Can we get an ada?
Of course you can get an ada.
Okay.
Is prepare? I need to get closer to the mic a little bit for this. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay.
Whoa!
You're welcome.
Whoa, that's a complete, like, are you sure you didn't just do it like a sound alert right there
No,
for someone
I
complete
promise
it?
it's me. Like, it's like, ada. See, it's me.
So you.
Like,
I was ready for this. Wow. Yeah, wow. Turn into like one of those like teachers, like a teacher lady, you know.
Oh,
We went from
yeah,
we went from
it's true.
Gremlin to like hot milk. Pretty much what happened.
Mm.
Wow. You do a two-trick? Nah, I don't do odd-odds. My odd-odds are not top tier like yours are. No. I don't have the skill for the odd-odds. Don't have the skills for the odd-odds. No.
It's okay. It's a learned skill.
Yeah,
I used
one
to
day.
not be that great. I just that my chat redeems it so often that now I have no choice but to be good at it.
Oh yeah, I have to shoot it. I just have to do it. Yeah. Well, you're really good. Yes, acting Wolf 10. Yes. Rika's voice. Very good. Like it. Go awesome. Okay, well, how about this? Let's get to the first question of the night. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So let's start with the best question, and pretty much the only question you really can ask when it starts an interview, and that is, freaking why? Like, why and when did you start with streaming?
Yeah. I asked myself why too, and I was gonna tell you I don't know why.
Well, you were talking about something completely different though. Like, why? Just why? Just like in the shower. You're just like you're like in the shower, but the shower is like missing you, so you're just like in that pocket where the shower doesn't hand. You're just like sitting down. You're just like, why? Just why? Just why?
Yeah, so that's a whole mood and a half.
That is a mood and a half.
Man, that's a really good question. So
Why?
it's a bit how to explain concisely. So I think I've told you I've been a content creator for a really long time, really long. Like I actually started creating YouTube stuff in 2010, and then I started in 15. So like I've been a content creator for a while, and back in like I think 2019, I had a friend who started doing like drawing streams on Twitch a little bit, and it was just like to friends. And I thought, oh, this is a cool idea because I want to motivate myself to do more art. I should stream it. And so I started streaming it a little bit. Like I did like I don't know, like five streams or something. And it happened right as the VTuber thing kind of boomed. So it was between 19 and 20, 2019 and 20. And then I saw VTubers and I was like, oh my god, this looks so cool. I want to do this. And I thought it was cool. I was hyper fixating on it. And I kind of made myself a model in less than a month or so. And then I debuted, and now I'm here. Initially it was kind of like, I just want to stream fun game. It looks fun to be an anime girl online because I love roleplay, D&D. I love acting. I've done a lot of theater in the past. So it's like, it's my shit, right? It's my stuff. And in content creation, I had been missing the fact that, like, if I had to pick a content creation thing, I had to. How can I explain that? It was like one thing. Like, if I was making videos, it was like doing the video, scripting them, whatever. If I was doing art, it was like doing art, whatever. As a VTuber, I get to do my own art and do my own video editing. I get to do all at once. So that's why
Win-win.
I decided, yeah, we were talking about it earlier. It's like that's why I like it so much, and I thought it would be great. So yeah, and then I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, and that's why I continued. But there wasn't really a big reason more than like, oh my god, this looks cool, and I want to be an anime girl online.
I just wanted you. It seems like when you get hyper fixated on something, you like put your 110% into that thing.
Yeah.
Which is good. It is a great talent, and I definitely think it's really amazing. The only problem with that, because I also have the exact same problem. If I get really passionate about something, I get really, really into it. But the problem with that is that as soon as you lose interest in that thing, you jump onto something completely different, and all the things you bought, all the work you put onto it, is like pushed to the side.
That's the problem with having ADHD.
Yep, exactly. But right now, for me personally, I'm like really into like retro. Like I've been getting really into retro gaming and stuff like that. And after being able to own a house, I could have a gaming room and like stuff like that. So I've been trying to make it into like a really cool gaming room. And so I have officiated it for that. But the problem is, you need money to do things. And right now, I'm barely affording, like, I can afford anything just fine. There's actually nothing wrong with it. But also, people keep on wanting to, like, do house stuff for myself. You know, like, I have to get my yard worked on. I get do plumbing. You know, there's a lot to go into a house when you buy it.
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm so glad I still live with Mama Hellhound because I don't have to pay for a house.
I was lucky to get mine. No, I agree. I like that. So you are old school. You've been streaming for at least over 10 years, right?
I mean, not stream.
Content creating. I apologize. Content creating. You've been doing that for over 10 years.
Like, yeah, I did Let's Plays in like 14 or so. I don't remember exactly when. I started with like AMVs and trying to make my own like animes with recolored like GIFs.
Wow.
It was really bad. And I made a Let's Play channel in collaboration with my best friend at the time. I mean, they're still my best friend actually. They were like asking me to call early, and I was like, no, I can't. I have an interview.
I got an interview. Hold on. There's a weeby nerd coming on and trying to get me interviewed on this show. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
Priorities.
Yeah, so we had a collaboration channel where like I would do my own Let's Play and they would do their own Let's Play, and then sometimes we'd do like some together and stuff, you know. And then later I went back to actually trying to make animation. I did like multi-animator projects and a fanime. I don't know if you're a little bit familiar with that, but it's like a whole community that tries to make like fan animes, like indie animes on YouTube.
That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't really do much like that was like an actual episode or anything. I did a lot of work on opening, endings, even did like voice auditions, but it didn't really like end up going anywhere. And then I took a break for a while because I became a dungeon master in a big thing, and then boom, I was in streaming again. Boom.
Nice. I love it. That sounds cool. You seem like you've been around. You've been doing a lot of things, tip your toes in a lot of different things. That's really cool. You sound extremely creative. That's what I like about that. It's very creative. And we'll get into more. We'll get into more of your design because like I wasn't stalking her, guys. I promise I wasn't stalking her. But I was looking through all of her content on her channels, on her Twitch, Twitter, and her YouTube. And I noticed that she had like an older model and the newer model, but they pretty much both like stayed relatively the same. So I do want to get into like your design ideas. later on, not now, but we'll get on to later on because I'm really curious. There's one thing that has really drawn my eyes to her is literally them eyes. Because it's very, because they're really unique and they're really cool. And I wanted to see like what's your thoughts on it. But again, we're jumping ahead of ourselves. As Thick has actually want to ask you another question. So we're spinning the wheel again. We're spinning the wheel again. Yeah.
Hit me with it.
just grab the wheel and if only I can do the animation, that'd be cool. And do you have unknown talent that not many people know about?
That no one knows about here. Let me think. Something I haven't showed on the stream yet.
While she thinks about that, I do want to mention that like I really am like awe-inspired by the fact that she's so committed that like taking breaks, take breaks, guys. If you're into content creation, definitely take breaks because you don't want to ever burn out because that really is devastating to you. But like I love how committed you are when it comes to like doing it for so long and finding different avenues, but you still always come back to making some kind of content. And I think that's really cool, and I think that's really impressive.
Yeah, thank you. Something I didn't mention is that before actually being like a content creator, I did fan fiction too.
Oh, Sonic fan fiction?
It's really like no, not Sonic. I did Naruto, Tokyo Mew Mew mostly Tokyo Mew Mew and Shigokara. But I had like a lot of fan fiction blogs. I think I have
Sacred
30.
Texts, the sacred texts.
Yeah, the sacred texts, they're gone now because the website completely closed.
Oh, no.
I think they're archived somewhere in France, but you can only like go there physically if you want to read the archives. So yeah.
That's crazy. Wow, well, kind of curious to see what your fanfic rooms will look like. Both I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, they were okay, I guess.
That's fine. That's fine.
For the question about the unknown talent, I don't know if it's like really unknown, but it's not necessarily something I've mentioned a lot. I guess I have a really high tolerance to caffeine, apparently. So when I drink coffee, I either like get tired or I don't feel anything at all. And there was that one time where someone made cookies. It Speaks actually. We saw Speaks earlier in the chat, I believe. Speaker Green. He made cookies like coffee cookies, and he gave me some. And I ate like 3 or 4 in a day, and apparently 1 or 2 is enough to like send you like like vibrating and shit. And I ate like 3 or 4, and I didn't feel anything at all. So
I know that was ADHD. Yeah. I think that is like you super high tolerance for caffeine, which is not a good thing. I don't think that. Your super talent is that you are ADHD. That is your superpower. It's ADHD.
Yeah.
I can see now. I can see now. You can literally go up and like, "Hi, I'm here. Hey, it's ADHD girl. Yes, I'm." Wait, hold on.
Like, wait, hold on. There's a butterfly over there.
I'm here to save that. Wait, what's that? That's literally your power. That is literally your power. You just see the squirrel. Squirrel, go. Brain go boo. Go. Oh. But I know that's a power. Well, not ADHD is definitely a power. Let's not argue with that. But what I'm saying is that with the caffeine kind of things, because I actually am like kind of like that too myself. Is that I had to stop myself because here in America, we have a drink that you can get called a defibrillator. And that's like 20 shots of espresso that they put into a drink.
I heard that, yes!
Yeah. I've tried it. And it was okay. It was okay. I didn't do I got the energy spurts, but like one, it tastes disgusting. By the way, it's freaking it's not that good.
I don't actually like coffee.
But that's the problem with me is that like I had it and I didn't I didn't die. And that's what scared me. That's what scared me because I had it. And I was like, cool. I feel just a little bit more awake. I need to calm down and step away from my drinks because if I'm okay with the defibrillator, then something's wrong. I need to step back on my coffee a little bit. So now I've been like kind of like stepping back and like trying to weed myself back into like normal. Because I used to drink coffee daily. Because I used to get up super early in the morning to like get all my stuff done, and I don't like go to bed until like 10 or 11. Which it was like crazy for me when I get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning each and every day. But anyway, yeah. So guys, don't be like us. Make sure when you have coffee, the recommended amount of shots should be like 2 or 3. Just
my god. I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee that much, but I do drink a lot of tea. Tea, you know, it's like slightly less caffeinated, but in the end, it's still like caffeinated. There's some days where I like go and drink 7 to 8 teas a day. Yeah,
shot.
I like
a
my
lot
tea.
of tea. Yep, understatement. She is French.
Wait, are French people supposed to drink tea?
That's what I was told. You guys have tea.
I thought that was England.
You guys are next to each other. You guys probably do the same thing.
Oh, but I'm from hell, not from France.
Oh, okay. This is the hell thing. The hell thing. Do you not know that there's fire, rage, and torture, but also there's a lot of tea time in hell? Did you not know that?
It's a thing.
There's a lot of things. Like the archive.
I love tea time.
But no, it's interesting. I don't know. Like, I think there's a. So you don't like coffee though. So why do you have so much tolerance in it? Because like I got tolerance in it because I ate a lot. Do you just naturally have a high tolerance? Because if that's the case, that could be actually a really good power. Because no one really becomes automatically tolerated with something from not having.
It might just be because of the amount of tea I drink. Because as I said, in the end, there's still a lot of caffeine in that. And since I drink, like, not every day, but very often, the minimum amount of tea, especially if I'm home, I'll drink is going to be around 5 mugs.
Wow, mugs?
Yeah, 5 mugs of tea.
Wow.
It can go up to 8.
Those are the special days. Those are the days that I need to get my work done. I need to get my work done.
There was one morning, but that one was not caffeinated, I think, so that's fine. There was one morning where I found a new tea that I really liked, and I drank like 5 cups in a row, but it was decaffeinated, so there was no caffeine in it, thankfully. If it had been caffeinated, I would have still drank 5 cups, but...
Good to know. You probably should not have a defibrillator. That's what it makes me sound like. Whatever you do not have a defibrillator, okay? Okay, so, yep. Do not drink that much. Next question, before we get into more of, like, the dark secrets of Rika. What do you like most about being a VTuber gamer? And I'm also going to add in as just a VTuber content creator.
As I said earlier, I really like playing less known games because then I can like show my chat games that they don't know about, and it makes me really happy when I show a game that I like that's like not really known, and when chat goes, "Oh, I'm gonna try it," and then later they come back to me and they're like, "Oh, I really liked it," or "Oh, I didn't like it that much, but I like this thing," and like they give me opinions on it. That's like one of my favorite parts about gaming as a VTuber and doing game streams and videos, and just also meeting people that like the same games as me is really cool because then we get to talk about it.
Man, I love talking about video games, so I totally agree. Okay, what is your top 3 indie games that you'd like to recommend people that not many people know about?
Okay, Nexamon! I've actually played that one.
Nexamon.
It's like a Pokemon game.
Nexamon.
But it's like a people like to call it a Pokemon clone, and it kind of is, but it's really good. It's really, really good. It's a really good clone. It does a lot of things right, and the first opus specifically reminds me a lot of like Gen 4 in Pokemon, which is my favorite gen. So it's a really nice one. They made Nexamon 1, Nexamon 2, and they're making a third title currently, which is gonna be in 3D this time. So the first 2 are like 2D. The second one looks so pretty. It's so pretty.
I love it's on a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, it's really good. I genuinely really recommend it. Another one that's like it's not really indie-ish, but it kind of is because like compared to other studios, it's still a small studio, is Wakfu. I've talked about Wakfu a lot
that sounds
on
familiar.
my channel and on my streams. It's made by Ankama Studio.
Oh,
And it's my
okay. I've seen
childhood
this one.
games, Wakfu and Dofus. They're like MMORPGs, and they're. I mean,
Oh.
Wakfu is free. Dofus is like a sub-based one. Wakfu is free.
I love
so
the
it's
characters.
really good.
The characters look great.
Yeah, the art is absolutely amazing, and it's one of the best games for me to play with friends. I think it's really fun to play with friends.
What's the
You can do
gameplay
a lot of
about?
cool stuff.
What's the gameplay like?
So it's also very like out there for MMORPG because it's a turn-based, grid-based combat MMORPG.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a tile-based.
Okay.
So like it's turn per turn and tile-based MMORPG, and you go around, you fight mobs, you do dungeons, you can like level up your jobs too, and there's like a whole economy system. It's a little bit. I think the economy system is a little bit fucked up due to like some updates, but like kind of like any MMO, honestly.
Fair, very fair. Was there an anime about this?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's
there's
why I
an anime.
recognized some of the characters from. I was like, wait, is this an anime?
Yeah. I keep like confusing it. Like one of them came out before the other. I think the anime. Wait, no. The anime came out before the game. I think I'm not sure. The game itself has nothing to do with the anime in terms of like story, really. I mean, kinda, but not really. Like the anime has its own story, and then the game has like a similar plot line, but it's kind of different because it's not the same characters. It's like before the anime. The game happens before the anime. Basically.
Okay, makes sense. I will definitely have to give it a shot. That sounds
It's
interesting.
really fun and it's free. Like that's the best thing about it. So it's
They must have done something right if they got an anime based off of it too.
Yeah, I mean, Ankama in France is a pretty big studio, actually.
Whoa, okay,
I mean, I say pretty. It's like
it's
still,
indie. Oh,
yeah,
did you hear?
it's-
Well, so like this is a little bit of an interesting thing that's going on in the gaming industry right now. But that's my jam. I love talking about the gaming industry. Well, apparently there's actually a group of indie developers all come together and releasing something called Triple I standards. Which is pretty much, how there's triple A for like really high-end companies.
Yeah.
Well, now there's going to be triple I standards for like higher quality indie companies, where they're not triple A, and they still do everything. Is Trico Stinky? I don't know if that actually works anymore. I think. How did you find that, Thick? How did you find the 8-ball thing? Huh? I don't know what you're trying to do, Thick. Trying to find things in my stream that I haven't touched in forever. I'm watching you. But no, there's actually like they just announced it recently. There's a whole bunch of like high end like indie developers who've worked on like really high end games that we all loved. Is coming together to like make a standard of like AAA companies, and like so I see them as indie, but they are like high quality. Like Ori and the Blind Forest. That's an indie game. It's an indie game. But it's highly like funded by Microsoft,
Yeah, I don't know if it really qualifies as indie because I don't like. It's hard for me to like really put it into perspective due to how much Ankama has impacted my childhood and everything. Because like for French speaking countries, they're pretty big, but for other countries in the world, not really. Like Wakfu, I think the anime is still known a little bit, outside of French-speaking countries, but like it did get an English version even, but initially it did not. Like when it came out, it was only in French.
Okay. So it's like a French studio then.
Yeah, it's a French studio.
Cool.
It's based in France and everything.
Then I gotta check it out.
I really like their games. They're not, very honestly, they're not the best studio out there. Like they have some questionable choices, but they're my little childhood studio that I can't help but support because they still have some really good stuff.
No worries. Trust me, I know getting into studios and companies that have questionable things, but you still love the studio, still love the company.
Oh yeah, but it's not like bad ethical stuff. It's more like they make bad game decisions once in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so sorry. I like Konami and like EA
Oh.
games.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
they're
feel
kind
you.
of known for doing both of those things. So
Yeah, no, I feel you.
yeah.
Not for Ankama, thankfully, that I know of, at least it's nothing ethical. It's more like players can get a little bit mad at them because they have like really dumb decisions once in a while, but like otherwise they're still pretty cool. Like
Cool.
they're kind of bad at getting stuff fixed as well, but otherwise,
Mm.
it's still fun. If you do decide to try Wakfu, you can hit me up. We can play together.
I'm down. I'm down to try it out. Well, I'll definitely. Is it on
Yeah.
Steam? It's on Steam or is it on the
Yeah, you
launcher?
can download it either on Steam or on the Enkama launcher. The Steam version works fine, so.
Cool. I'll download it right now as we speak. I'll download it.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right.
I'll tell you what server to go on if you want, because like there's like you can go on the global ones or the single. Is it single account in English? Probably solo account, something like that. You want to go on solo account, because it's more fun. It's like you can only use one character, because on the other servers you can like have multiple of your characters in there.
Oh.
Which kind of breaks the game a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
So,
Oh, let's download it. Cool. Awesome. All set. I'll send me your server and I'll see what it is. Cool.
yeah, I'll send
Awesome.
you that. And so for the last game, I can recommend.
Recommend. I still love that. I love that. Recommend.
I love that so much. It's also a free game, and it's not even from an indie studio. It's from an indie person. It's
Oh.
an RPG Maker game, and it's called Aria's Story. And I've actually talked about it on my channel as well. It's a horror RPG Maker because man, I love my horror
Ooh.
RPG Maker games.
I love horror games. I always love playing horror games, especially indie.
free.
Oh, nice. Well, I have to get RPG Maker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's on itch.io if you want.
Oh,
Like, check it
itch.io.
out. I think they made other games too. I haven't played those yet, so I can't really say anything about those. But Aria's Story was really, really good. It's one of the first games I've streamed when I just started.
Just started. That's really cool. I like that. That's really cool. One of the first games I ever streamed when I first started was literally No Straight Roads, and that's the only time I ever felt like I was a content creator. Because like all my videos was getting like 6, 7, 10 views, and then as soon as I released a new No Straight Roads, because it was just coming out for the very first time, I was getting like hundreds of views. I was like, oh. So,
I made it, Mom! Look, I'm a YouTuber now!
YouTuber. So if you want to see really cringe, very like scuff, like let's play content, I have a full playthrough of No Straight Roads on my YouTube channel.
Let's go. I love Let's Play content. I know, I really like video editing, and I love doing, like you've seen, I do a lot of video editing, and I think I'm really good at it. But man, I kind of do miss a little bit the YouTube day of just Let's Plays that were not that much edited, because it was so fun to watch.
It was so much fun. I kind of want to check out my stuff again, and just like kind of like
I like Let's Plays.
Kind of stuff. They were fun. They're really fun. I just stopped doing it because one, I ran out of time and I don't have time to do it, and two, they're not really that good for the algorithm. Not really people like watching it. So I kind of like, because I learned as a content creator that like very early on that you can put the most work and effort into something and it still wouldn't do good, and sometimes you can put no effort into anything at all and it will blow up. And that like makes me sad a little bit.
Yeah, it's very sad. It's a really sad truth that I had to get used to as well. Is that some stuff I put a really, 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 really big amount of work will do really badly. Some other stuff I don't put any work in will do amazingly.
Yep. That's why I found out. So that's why I put the same amount of work in all my stuff. I still work really hard with my content, but I don't like overexert myself, and I don't like go lazy. You know, I just keep my content consistently like the way how it's good for me, so that I don't feel like pressured, but I still scratches that creative itch that it doesn't it doesn't like feel like, oh no, because like I do like to change up a little bit and add like different things to my content a little bit, but I just don't want to oversearch myself. If it's something that like I will have to work really hard to create, I usually don't do it because It's just
Yeah.
you know how it is. You know how it is.
I know how it is. I also know how it is to get like a lot of ideas for content, and then you can't really follow through because it's just so much work.
Yeah.
Like especially when you stream. I told you earlier that I personally make my streams in a way where I can turn them into videos like 90% of the time. The problem is if you stream like 3 to 4 times a week, that's 3 to 4 streams that you have to turn into content, and it's a lot. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of streams I've done where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get to that at some point.
At some point. Some point. Yeah. No, no, I totally agree on that kind of situations. That's why like one of the things I want to do right now is I want to set up a podcast. I want to do a gaming podcast with some other
Eee.
VTubers and have them come together. We just talk about what's going on in the gaming industry. And I want to set that
Ooh.
up. But I just haven't found the team and I haven't found the
Mm-hmm.
the content to just set that up yet. But that's like a goal I've been wanting to do for years, and I just haven't been able to figure it out. So yeah, like when you have something you really want to try, and then you're like, really need to get to that, don't I? Eventually, eventually,
Mm-hmm.
eventually.
I have the same issue with breaking news. I haven't told my chat yet, so this is a little
Chat,
secret
chat.
for
Oh
the
snap.
people who decided to show up.
Oh Chad.
Mhm.
Oh.
I do want to start a podcast as well, and it's been in
Oh.
prepping with like the logo and all of that kind of stuff.
Ooh.
So yeah. But I've been like wanting to start it since like I don't know August 2023.
Wow. So it's been a while. It's been a while. This has been in the making.
Yeah. It's been
Okay,
in
okay.
the making because I changed my ideas on it a few times. But I finally started to like actually prepping it while I'm on hiatus. So yeah, I hope to come
Nice.
back with it, like when I come back from hiatus to like
I'll
launch
definitely
it.
checking it out. I'll definitely be checking it out.
Yay.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. That's awesome. Well, Chad, a nice little sweet treat for you guys. So that's really good.
Yay. I get
Cool.
exclusive news.
Exclusive news. Exclusive news. All right. So next question for you. And that is, you are a Cerberus dog VTuber. Am I right?
Yes.
There's a few of those out there already, aren't there?
Oh yeah. I was the first one.
Oh, you're the first one. You were the first one.
Yeah, I was the
Alright.
first one, and then now there's
Now
two, and
everyone's
I'm like,
copying
oh.
you. Everyone's copying you.
Yeah, everyone's copying me. No.
No, I got
Nah,
you.
I don't take it like that at all.
Nah.
It's like it's pretty cool. I find it cool because like that means I get to hang out with more hellhounds.
They're all super good. They're all
Mhm.
super nice. But what do you
Yeah.
bring to the VTube community helps you stand out a little bit?
Oh, I think myself. I think I'm really cool, and I stand.
I'm really cool. I'm freaking awesome. I love that.
So cool and narcissistic.
Well, we call that in the States confidence. Confidence.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Confident. I'm so
Confident.
confident.
You're so confident. You're so confident.
No,
We're
I do
super not
think I
ego driven.
have-
We're confident.
Yeah, we're confident. I don't think I have a very unique personality though in how
True,
I
true.
interact with people. Without throwing myself too many flowers. Although I'm definitely throwing myself flowers because I think I'm a great person. But
That's good. That's good to be. You should do that. You should think that way. I love it. It's very good. Very good.
yeah, it's very good. You need to have high self-esteem. Yes.
Yes. Agreed.
You should love yourself.
Love
Yeah.
yourself. Guys, love yourself.
Yeah,
You
love
hear- you
yourself.
hear
You
it
better
first.
love yourself, nerds.
You guys love yourself. You guys are amazing and you deserve the best.
Yeah. So I think there's that. I think the second thing I bring to the community, to the VTuber community, that's a little bit more unique, though not like completely, like I'm not the only one doing it, but is the fact that I'm trying to go maybe a little bit more. I mean, I'm on hiatus right now, so I'm not doing that, but I'm trying to go a little bit more back to the roots of VTubing, which are videos on YouTube, because VTubing started on YouTube with videos. So I use my stream to make videos, and they're not just highlights, they're like original content, and that's not something you see a lot in the VTubing community. I believe.
True. It's hard. It's hard.
So like scripted story-based content. We were talking about Let's Play earlier. I'm trying to like start to integrate stream highlights into more scripted videos as well. So like that's a very unique style of stuff too, which is very French inspired. It's very inspired by some French icons from YouTubing. So yeah. Mhm.
I like it. That'd be cool. I'll love to see it. I can't, like I said this many times before, but I'll say it again. Take your time with your
Yeah.
hiatus, but when you do come back, I'm looking forward to all your stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing stuff too. It's just I need to get mentally ready, you know. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
mentally ready.
mentally
It's
ready,
like it's
mentally.
hard with a job. It's like
Is oh my god, yeah.
I don't want to jump back into it when I'm not fully sure of every like of how I want things to be planned. So I'm taking my time. I'm taking my sweet time, and I realize my community may miss me, but that's why I accept like small interviews like this or like small streams once in a while, like small stuff. You know, it's like, hey, hello, I'm here for a bit, and we can still see each other a bit. Hi,
Yep.
everyone.
I still think about you guys. I still think about you
I
guys.
still, I still think about you guys every day.
Aw, so sweet, so sweet. And I and
Mm,
I I do think that's how you stand out a little bit, is that you do have a lot of experience with like being around for so long, and you are very creative, and you do like to have that like mentality of good content, good quality content.
yeah.
Because there's a lot of VTubers who's been on my show. They're all amazing, I love them to death. But a lot of them just like jump on streaming and they just want to just play video games with a really cute model on, and they kind of don't really think about it as a content creator. They kind of just think of it
Yeah.
as like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna play games and people like me, and then awesome, cool, awesome, in kind of situation.
Yeah, that's
So you
kind of
have,
valid too,
which is
but
it's fine. Some people like that kind of situation, but I do like how you see it. You see it as more like I'm very creative and I want to strive on trying new things and do that kind of stuff. And I think that's actually what helps you stand out, definitely.
yeah. I think I think one of the big things for me also as a person is that I don't think I could live without doing content creation in some form, be it VTubing or something else. Like as I've told you, like there's no point in my life where I wasn't doing some kind of content creation. Either it was fan fiction, YouTube videos, or even as a dungeon master, it was still some kind of content creation because I had to write like events and lore and stuff for people. So yeah,
Very
yeah,
creative
it's
person,
still
very creative person. I like it.
yeah, I just can't stop, and I get very into stuff.
Nothing wrong with it. Like I said, I think it's great. I love it. I
I
love it
think
a
it's
lot.
great. And sometimes it's a bit much because some like you know sometimes I get too serious about stuff, and I need to control myself. And now I got a manager, and he's really good at helping me with that and telling me, "Hey, Rika, calm the fuck down. You have time." Because I think about the future too much. I over analyze and overthink about future stuff too much. So I think I need to like get better at that, not like plan content like 5 months in advance.
Well, you know what an old turtle used to say? The past is history, the future is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
That's chill.
So you can plan for the worst, hope for the best kind of situation, but don't forget to live in the moment. So live in the moment.
Exactly. I want to learn to do that better because, yeah, as I've said, I keep like, I don't want to say harassing. I'm not harassing them, but I keep annoying my manager with like questions about, oh, but when I come back, what kind of like content will I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Blah blah blah. And he's like, Rika, calm the fuck down. You're not even settled in with your job yet. And I'm like, yes, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
Sorry, I just have ideas. I just have ideas, you know. And if you ever
My
have,
manager is just my therapist.
wow, he's been through a lot. He's been through a lot.
No, he's a really good one. He's a really good one. Big up to Snooze. He's also a VTuber.
Oh.
But he be manager and he's doing cool stuff for me, so I
That's
really
really cool.
appreciate it.
Oh, sounds like an awesome person. Very cool. Very cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so here's another little sweet treat for your guests when you do come back eventually. What games are you looking forward to streaming for them?
Oh, okay. So I have a few games I wanna play. Um, so since I'm shifting my content again a little bit, so before I went into hiatus, I had a little bit of a niche, very slightly, because you know I have the DHD, but I still had like slight niche of like more cozy and simulation games. When I come back, I want to do more weird games, weird like out there, not well-known games. This kind of like going back to my roots. So when I started, I was doing horror unknown games. Now it's kind of like just unknown games, like tiny games that people don't necessarily know about. And I want to do that a bit more often. I don't think it'll be like the only thing I do because I also like big games, but I think I'll do like maybe once a week or something. I don't want to like set anything in stone, but more weird games. And I was thinking there's a really cool game I learned about recently. So when I was younger, I always dreamed of playing the Tokyo Mew Mew game. If you don't know about Tokyo Mew Mew, it's a magical girl anime. Yeah, and there's Shigokara, right? And Shigokara also has games, and I didn't know about that. So I'm gonna play the Shigokara game one stream. I wanna play that on
Do
Steam
it.
and then do a review on it. So that's one of the plans. Yeah. What other stuff comes out this year? Oh, yes, of course. One of my favorite games ever is getting a sequel on Switch. Fantasy Life is coming out apparently this year, if I recall right.
Fantasy
So
Life.
yeah, Fantasy Life is a really cool game. They made initially the first title on 3DS, and I spent like over 200 hours on it, which was a lot for child me. I don't think there was any other game I spent that much hours on as a kid, aside from like Pokemon games. So yeah, Fantasy Life was like really big to me, and then they decided initially to make a sequel for mobile phones, and it kind of like sucked a little bit because it was on mobile and it didn't come to Europe for a really, 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 really long time. I know that I'm not even sure it came to Europe. I think I had to download it on an English account later on.
Oh no.
But it wasn't that great, and now they announced a sequel for Switch, and I'm really excited to play that with chat because I keep telling chat about like how good Fantasy Life is. And Evan just really excited to play it. It's kind of like a mix between an RPG game and Animal Crossing ish stuff. Yeah, it's really good. I love it. I love it so much.
So I used to work at a video game store, and at that video game store, there was Fantasy Life on a 3DS. And I was really curious about it because everyone told me that it was kind of like Stardew Valley and like Harvest Moon, but also you had a lot of fighting in the game, and you would choose a job, and that job would dictate who you want to be. And you can be like a soldier, like a warrior, but then you can also be like a chef. You can be like a fisherman, and you will have all these jobs and like tasks to become the best chef, fisherman, or warrior, which is cool. You can be whatever you want.
Yeah, and you can do all the jobs in one playthrough. It's when I bought the game, it's like a big memory for me. It's such a big memory. I have a kind of bad memory about like, well, memories. I'm not really good at remembering my own like life stuff, but that one is really vivid. I remember very clearly which store I went to with my grandma at the time, and I found the game, and I was like, oh, this is like somewhat cheap, because my grandma would like buy me games. I could ask grandma to buy it. It should be okay. It's like, it's pretty cheap. And then I looked at it and I was hesitating. I remember because it looked a little bit shovelware-ish, like on the box, and I was like, I don't know if it'll be good. I'm curious, and I grabbed it. I still bought it, like, and Grandma bought it. She bought it for me, and I played it in the car on my way to like tennis because I used to play tennis. She was like driving me there, and I played it in the car, and I fell in love. And I remember not wanting to get out of the car because I was too into the game during the ride. So yeah, it's a very vivid memory.
I like it. I like it. No, yeah, that's what makes gamers so like loving gaming even to today. Because we always have moments of that, you know. Going to the old store, and got a really cheap game that just looked interesting and became one of your favorite games the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. I love that. Well, it's like, hey, go for it. I think this could be a really great game when it comes out. It's called Fantasy Life: The Girl Who Steals Time. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what the story's gonna be.
I'll keep my eye on it. I'll keep my eye on it. It sounds like a really cool game. Sounds like a really cool game. Well, I'd love to see you play.
Fun.
Pretty cool. Cool. Let's see. And I do like how like you can tell like if someone's like really interested in a game and how they talk about it and the expressions of that. Because like I do that with my favorite games as well. But whenever I talk to someone about their favorite game, they're like, oh, I also can do this, you can do that. Also, oh my god, this is really cool part. You know. like it's really cool, and that feeling and that like way you express it is very addicting, and that's what gets people really into like that game so much. You know, like like
Mhm.
like like Bunny,
Banooey.
Banooey,
Quincy.
Banooey.
Yeah.
The reason why you got into Whack Fu is probably because you were just gushing about the game like crazy,
Yeah.
and they got people to be okay. If she likes the game so much, maybe I should try it, and then they get really into it. That's what I love about it. I love games when it does that. If you
But yeah, and
want,
that's why I love doing all of the reviews and stuff. Like
mm,
sometimes I do like live reviews of games, because you know, as a content creator, sometimes you get people contacting you with their little indie game with like a key and stuff, and I'm always really happy to like show the game on stream and see. And like I'm honest about the game, of course, but if I really like the game, I'm gonna be like gushing about it
pussy,
and trying to have people to play it with me.
which is totally fine. You know, like I definitely think that's really cool, and I always wanted to try like to do those kind of like indie games, like get those keys to those kind of stuff. But most of the ones they always send me is like mobile games. I'm like, I don't really want to play mobile games.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but if you want to, I would love to show you some of my favorite indie games that I played that I don't think people know about. So I'll definitely send you a few of them. And you can
Oh
also
yes,
send me all
please.
yours too. So if you have any games that you think I should try, especially if it's horror games, I actually need to find some
Oh,
more horror games. So every October I do a horror month where I just play a whole bunch of horror games. A lot of
ah,
my favorite horror
yes.
games are usually Japanese horror games because I think they're just freaking
Mm.
amazing. And I'm actually going to do a playthrough of one of my favorite horror games of all time, and I'm purposely going to be playing it on a PS2 because, in my
Ooh.
opinion, games age like fine wine, especially horror games do. So older the horror game, the more creepier it is. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the game for me, but I kind of do agree. I feel like a lot of
It's
older
okay.
games are scarier for sure.
So like
Mm.
so I'm guessing you probably have played these kind of games, but let's test it. Okay, I'm going to give you a synopsis on a game. You're going to have
Okay.
to guess what kind of game it is. Okay.
I'm probably not gonna be able to. I'm bad with like guessing stuff like that.
We'll see. We'll
So you
see.
know in
This one's the
advance.
easy one. This is the one easy one. And chat, feel free to play along. So this is the horror game. Okay. So in
Okay.
this horror game, you play as a little anime girl, a little adorable
Okay.
girl. You're walking through like old shrine, and at the end of the hallway, you see a ghost. Now the ghost. Now you
Oh.
can't run away from this ghost. You cannot run away. You cannot attack it. All you can do is just look at it and have it keep slowly walking towards you. You gotta keep looking at it as it slowly approaches you. And right when it's about to get too close to you, you take a picture of it.
Oh, that rings a bell, but I don't know the name. Was it on the Wii? Was it
Yep,
on the
that
Wii?
was
Is that
that was
was
the one on the
Yeah.
Wii. It's
Is
been
it Fatal Frame or something?
yeah, Fatal Frame.
Yeah,
Yep.
Fatal Frame. I think I
Yeah.
played one of them. I
The
played like the second one or something. I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
so good. I love that game concept because I don't like games where you can't do anything, like the Outlast series. I don't like the Outlast
Mm.
series because I don't like games where you just can't do anything. But also, it's not really a horror game if you can just destroy all the monsters
Yeah.
and the thing. So I like at least like some emblems of like control. So I like Fatal Frame because you're still like can't do really anything, but you can also still like fight yourself back, and the fighting is literally staring at the thing that scares you because your first instinct is to run
Yeah.
away, but in this case you have to keep looking at the thing, and that's how you damage. I think that's a really cool concept. So I've been playing a lot
I
of
really
those.
like Amnesia for
Amnesia,
actually I cried having to play it because I was so fucking scared. Cause like here's the thing, I love horror with all of my heart, but I get very stressed and scared on it easily. I get easily scared, and I'm really well known to have like ear destroying shrieks.
Oh, well,
Like my shrieks is strong, very
Shrieks is
strong. I
strong.
can link you a clip. It's not even from a horror game. Here you go. Oh, let me
Alright,
find that really fast.
dude.
Um,
I imagine playing Amnesia and calling someone to be with you while you play it. Please, can you help me?
yeah, it's an experience for
Experience.
sure. Yeah, chat saw it. It was something. We would like move one room an hour because I was
Terrifying.
such a pussy to be.
I've had moments like that.
What?
Trust me, I've had moments like that. I'll play this one game, and I'll send it to you because this game is really good. And for someone who screams a lot, I think this game is perfect for you.
Is it the don't scream thing?
Yeah, I think it's the don't scream one. It's like the one that you cannot scream.
Yeah.
You cannot talk.
I don't like jump scares that much though. I personally like
Okay.
psychological horror
I like
or very
psychological
tense
too.
horror. I think Amnesia is really good at that because it's not a lot of jump scare. It's a lot of like very tense atmosphere and like knowing the thing is there but you can't look at it is the best part for me.
Okay, I can see
I mean,
that. I can
it's
see that.
yeah. Here, is this the clip?
Rika Minecraft streams are the loudest streams I've ever heard. Minecraft? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, here you go. I found the.
You should
the
play.
clip.
You
It's
should
in-
play. You should play. I'll definitely look at this clip right now. I'll look at it right now. But you should play a game called Corpse Party then.
Oh yeah, I know about Corpse Party. I need to play it. I want to buy it, but oh man, I need to
Wow.
play it. I've watched
That
a really
that
bad
hurt
anime.
my throat.
I don't like what I'm hearing.
Wow, that sounds painful. What did you do? That was like
No,
one of
that's
the.
just how I scream.
Oh, okay.
That's like almost all Minecraft streams end up having like one of those because like, I see a monster and I scream because I get scared.
Oh, you should play Corpse Party then. Because Corpse Party doesn't have jump scares, but it has like super intense moments, like oh my god kind of situation. And I'm still having a hard time with that game. I have to watch it with the playthrough because I get stuck so often.
Oh yeah, I panic really easily is the thing. So
Yeah, there's no like jump scares, but there's a lot of moments that are timed that if you don't do it in a certain amount of time, you like can't do it. So like, we can't clip Rika playing Corpse Party. Why not? What? Okay, new Corpse Party stream. Go.
okay, yeah, sure. I'll do cosplay. I need to buy it still. I do like visual novel horror games as well. I think they're my favorite visual novel horror. There's some really good ones out there. Have you ever heard of Higurashi?
Higurashi? I have heard of Higurashi. Actually,
Yeah, I've heard of
I have.
Higurashi. Did you watch the anime? Maybe, perhaps.
Maybe I have. Yes, I have.
Maybe you have. Oh, does
Yeah.
my name ring a bell? Because I literally stole it from that.
So, fun fact, Rika is not the first person I've ever met with that name. My little sister actually goes by Rika too. Well, she did back in the day. But like, so that's why like, when I saw your name, I was like, oh, it's like my sister, and she got it from Higurashi.
Ah, here you go.
So,
Perfect.
so circle. It's all sort of coming around. Some will come around.
Yeah, Rika is my favorite character in Higurashi. Kind of ever. She's like one of my comfort characters.
Mhm.
I love Higurashi. It's like my top one franchise ever. It's like my one of my most beloved things. You know how you have like as an ADHD person, you have what I call personally the hyperfixation circle, where like you cycle through hyperfixation. Some of them they don't last and they never come back, but some of them like become really strong and you circle back to them. Higurashi is like even above that. It's never like leaving. It's like it's always there. I always have it. I always think about it and buy stuff that's related to it and talk to people about it. It's never going away.
No, trust me. I have that like for myself too. Like those few things are like Metal Gear Solid, Mass Effect, Persona.
Yeah.
But also, I'm just a huge weeb, and anything Japanese related is just like up my alley. Like, so I definitely have those moments where like no matter how old I get, no matter how like mature I'll be, I will always just become a fangirl over at those things, no matter what.
Yeah, I think for me, it's everything that was in the childhood is gonna stay usually. Because Higurashi I watched when I was like 10.
Wow, that's not something you should watch when you were 10.
Yeah, that's not. Actually, the first time I saw Higurashi scene was I don't if you've seen the anime. Do you remember this? I don't want to spoil it in case people haven't seen it, but the Satoko and the Satoko. I want to say Jesus scene.
So, the old school, all the ones I have seen is like, you know, the stabbing kind of ones.
Yeah.
And the one is funny. My first ever experience of it was actually from an AMV Hell. I don't know if you ever know what that is.
Yes.
I might be dating my age a little bit from saying that. But when I first saw it, it was a joke. It was a funny thing. where it shows a girl with green hair. I think it's green hair. She puts a
It's
knife
Sunny.
on. She puts a knife on the wall,
Oh,
and she
yeah.
like puts her head like to it. But it was funny because it was like, what is love? And the head keeps dying to it.
Yeah.
They kept on doing that. It was funny.
A friend of mine made an edit of that scene with like instead of the knife, it's a baguette.
Oh, it's a baguette. Wow, that sounds bloody. But
Actually, that scene is yeah, it's Rika.
yeah, okay, I see that.
It's she has blue hair. But
Okay,
yeah.
so it's blue hair. Okay, I had a feeling.
Yeah,
I
but
couldn't
you do
remember.
see a girl with green hair in the scene as well.
Yeah, she's also in there.
Yeah.
But
I think it's similar to there, yeah. So you haven't seen the anime fully, do you?
I have not seen the anime fully.
Okay.
Not the full.
So
I might have to
okay,
watch
so-
it eventually, but
yeah, you watch it right now. So there's one scene that's like really it's really heavy, especially knowing that the people in the show, they're young, right? So it's like it's more shocking. I don't want to like say too much about it because if you're gonna watch it, I don't like too much about it, but I like to go with the Satoko Jesus scene, Satoko crucifix scene. It's really violent,
imagine.
when I was younger and I was doing fan fictions, there was this one person that was doing a Tokyo Mew Mew X Soul fan fiction. So the Soul movies, like the horror movies.
Yeah.
And they took one of those clips and like recolored it or whatever to make like a trailer. And that was my first sighting of Higurashi, and I got really disturbed from that for a whole morning. And then later on, I watched Higurashi not knowing it was that anime, and then I realized when we reached that scene, I was like, oh my god, it's the thing that traumatized me as a young kid. I was like 6 or 7 when I first saw the scene, and then like 3 years later, I was watching the anime.
Oh my god, this is traumatizing me. Now
Oh
it's
my
my
god,
favorite
it's
thing.
the reason why I got fucked up.
Oh my god, that's funny. I love it. That's so really cool. I just like I want to watch it eventually. It's definitely on my bucket list of anime. But I just remember there was a huge controversial thing that was going on with that. Do you want to hear what the controversial thing was?
Yeah.
So it had nothing to do with kids killing each other. That was not the controversial thing.
Was it the Kira Olivia's?
No.
Higurashi Kira? No? Okay.
So what was going on is that apparently, in either Japan or South Korea where they were releasing it, I think it was actually South Korea, they couldn't show blood. They want to show the anime. So you know what they did?
What the fuck did they do?
They changed the color of the blood to white.
Oh no!
So,
I knew this was
yeah.
going this way.
So
I don't know, when you said blood, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be
yeah,
be
so
white.
so instead of all of them being in bloody red, they all end up being white, which changed it to a completely tired anime.
Oh no, what a poor choice.
Yeah.
They just made it pink like Danganronpa.
Yes, they should have done just the pink thing, Also, by the way, I love Danganronpa. It's one of my favorite
Yeah,
series.
same.
Yeah. Good taste. They gotta be
Yeah,
identical.
if you
You
like
probably
visual
you
novels
probably
too.
recognize the lady up here, right?
Yes, I do. I haven't. Okay, I have only played the first one.
Oh, the second one's my
haven't played the
favorite.
other
The
one.
second one's
But
really good.
I've seen some of the characters from the others, so I do recognize her.
Definitely play the
Yes,
second
I
one.
just don't know
Play
her
definitely
name.
the second one. Chiaki.
Yes, but if you do like visual novels, definitely recommend the Higurashi one if you have the time. But if you just want to get into it, the anime is cool too. If like you're gonna do both, I always say do the anime first and then the visual novel, because otherwise you're gonna be bothered. It's like reading a book before seeing the movie.
Yeah, true. No, you're right.
But the visual novel is very long, so like if you only do the anime, you're good. And there's also Umineko from the same franchise, which is linked.
I like that. Maybe I'll try it out. Maybe we'll see.
But they'll only do the visual novel for that one because the anime isn't that bad, but it's kind of like they didn't adapt everything. So the way it works is that there's a question arc and then there's an answer arc. And what they did with Umineko is they only adapted the question arc and you don't get the answers. So
you're just like over there, just like.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
it?
stupid. So.
Wow. Well, yeah, I'll check out the visual novel part. No, I'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
So going back to questions. What games do you want to play with your fans? Would you ever do like a community day when you come back?
Yeah, so we've done a few before. My personal thing though is that if I play with them, it's usually I don't like invite viewers on stream just because
Mm.
TOS and stuff. I don't want to risk anything.
True.
I love my
True.
chat and other cool people, but when they're not streamers, there can always be a slip up. You can never know. So
Well, yeah.
I'm very careful with that. So, but as of like playing with people, we've done Full Guys before. We've done
Oh,
Fortnite
cool.
before as well. I would love to play Lethal Company with people. We've done a lot
Ooh.
of sort of how is it called? The Gardic phone? Gardic phone?
Oh,
We've done
okay.
Gardic phone. Yeah, that's fun. So Lethal Company, Gardic phones. I'd love to like them joining me in MMORPGs like walkthrough. It happened like once or twice. Same for Final Fantasy 14. When I was like streaming the MSQ, people would join me and like would do stuff together. That was really fun. So stuff like that would
I
be
like it, I like it.
fun.
Cool.
So either on stream or off stream. We also used to do at some point. I don't really have the time anymore. I don't know if it's gonna come back as regularly, but at some point I would do like a movie night. Either I think it was once a week or once every 2 weeks. We'd do like a movie night, which was really fun too.
That'd be really cool.
Mhm.
That'd be really cool. Maybe a Moon Knight would be really fun to try and do. But yeah, no.
We actually watched Wakfu.
Oh,
I
you
think
watched the
the
anime.
entirety of Wakfu.
That's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's really cool. All right.
Mhm.
I'll definitely. I sometimes do Lethal Company streams every now and then with some VTubers. So I'll invite you to my next one.
Oh,
If you're down.
yes! I'd
Definitely.
love to.
You introduce yourself to some of the other VTubers I've had on my show.
Yeah.
They're all amazing. They're all great. They're all awesome. A lot of them are Gremlin, so be prepared to be Gremlined out with all you Gremlin fans.
Yes, gremlins.
Gremlins.
My people.
My peoples. My peoples. Okay, so
You're gonna
let's.
have to hold us on leashes.
Oh, I can see now. Like that, I can see like someone make the art, and I'm just like pulling
Yeah.
all the like. I'm just like, and you guys all like on
all the
leashes.
child harnesses.
Yeah, all the child harnesses, and you're just like over there. I'm just like, see, that's what I want to make. I want to make that be my next collab art.
That sounds great.
And then I'll be dressed up as like the everyone will be dressed up as Lethal Company like outfits, but I'll just have them all leashes. Yeah, that'd be a great idea. All right, so next question for you, and that is, let's get into the one thing we want to talk about the most, and that is your body.
Oh, you want to talk about my body? Oh my god, I'm
And,
being objectified.
obviously, we're talking about your model, right? The model.
I mean, my model is my body. I don't know what you mean. I'm a real anime girl. IRL too.
Oh, I knew they existed. They told me I was crazy, but I knew they exist. Knew it.
Yes, confirmed.
Confirmed. I knew it. I knew I would eventually meet one of them. Everyone else was just pretending to be anime, but now I finally found one.
Yeah, they were lying to you.
Yep. I call up the police. We got her. Yep, like you just hear like a door break down in her background. It's like, wait, what's that? Oh, it's
I've been trapped.
We finally found her. The real anime girl. I was undercover the whole time.
Oh no.
Just like pull a mask around. I'm like,
I pull a mask and then there's a second mask under it.
That'd be great. I would like get Jared Leto underneath this. Like I knew we got him. Awesome. But yeah, let's talk about your design. So because you've had this design for a while.
Yes.
What's the significance of like what went into your mind when you were coming up with this design?
So as you said earlier, I had another model, right? I made that one myself when I started. And when I want to get started into stuff, I go fast. So I kind of just came up with an idea. So with Hellhound Cerberus, because it wasn't done at the time. So I was like, yes, that's a fun thing. I think I can have a very energetic dog-like personality. So I think it fits well. Getting a little bit out of character here, but so. There was
I won't
that
tell
for
anyone, I
like
won't
the
tell anyone.
Hellhound thing, and then I was like, I'll just whip up a half body design real fast, and I want caution tape because you should be scared of me because I'm cursed,
Oh,
and I wanted to have a symbol which is a little star you see on my boobs.
you. It's true.
So
It is there.
yeah, and then so my first design, we're getting. I know there's a question about Laura Evans file,
Of
but
course.
we're getting a little bit unlawyered with it. I hope that's fine.
That's
'cause,
fine.
like,
That's fine.
yeah. So initially, the thought behind the design was that I was supposed to look like not really fully a hellhound on purpose, like more of a dog girl, even though I'm a hellhound.
Oh.
Due to lore reasons that we can get into later. So due to lore reasons we can get into later. But I was supposed to look like just an anime girl, like an Kemono Mimi anime girl. So that was like the base for the design, and I wanted like a more tech wear but still comfy outfit because that just is the kind of stuff I wear. That's what went into it, and I whipped up something in like a day. I was like, okay, this is my design now. I put eye bags. I think they're not as seeable on this version of the model. I still have them. They're just not like as visible. I'm getting more sleep nowadays. But
That's good. That's good.
eye bags because like I would like sleep 3 to 4 hours a night, so that was like one big part of my design too. And then I don't know why I picked pink because it's not even the color I like the most or anything. I just
What is your
thought it
favorite
looked
color?
good.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is orange.
Oh, it's okay.
Orange and black. I like black a lot, which that you can see on my design. It's a lot of black.
I actually would love to see that like more often. I want to see like an orange version of that. You know.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool thing to do. That's what there's yellow, because the yellow you see on me is like kind of orangish. So, but yeah. So initially it was like a slightly thought out design, but kind of honestly whipped up in an hour or so. And I was like, okay, I'll make a VTuber model, and I made the thing, and then I debuted, and like 2 weeks after I debuted, I was like, I want another design. I want like not another design, but I want to elevate my design. I want to elevate my design. So that's why it hasn't changed that much. It's because I just added like more details and thought it out a bit more. So I added the horns because I've evolved. And now I'm a little bit more hellhoundish. Same for the eyes, because they're a reminder of my actual hellhound design, which I can send you if you want to show your chat as well.
Oh, yeah.
I just need to find it. So it was like reminiscent of my hellhound design. You can't really see my hands, right? Because like they're hidden. All right.
Oh,
But on
adorable.
my wrists, I also have eyes on like one eye on each wrist,
Oh.
which you can see on my arm and like Nikki reference because I do have that.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. So the next step for the design was also adding more element that's like related to caution tape and changing the colors because I have a funny little story I love to tell about the first model. When I was drawing my first model, there's this thing you can activate on your computer where you have like night lighting and it makes your screen a little bit yellow.
Oh.
So when I was drawing, it like changes a little bit the colors on your screen to make it easier on your eyes, right? And when I was drawing, it was night and I had that thing activated, so I wasn't actually seeing the proper colors. And since I wasn't like picking them with like a color picker, I was like kind of winging it. It came out completely different colors than what I actually wanted for the pink and the yellow.
Yeah, that would do that. That could definitely do that. Yeah, watch out for that.
Yeah. So the pink was much more in a neon kind of color, and the yellow was much more piss-like.
Oh no!
Like very bright piss color.
Oh no!
And it didn't look that great, and I wasn't really fully happy with it. So when I contacted my mama for this version, I was like, okay, so actually the yellow and the pink need to look like this, not like the previous version.
Not this color.
I actually contacted my mama like less than a month after debuting to make the model. And then it took a while for this model to be ready, but it was so worth it.
Ah, it looks great. I love it. I love it. I think it looks good.
Yeah, and I have two different shoes, which I didn't have before, but now I
Oh.
have two different shoes because I have before gone to like an internship or something wearing two different shoes without realizing, and I think it represents me a lot. I can get very airheaded. Like I'm a little bit of a airhead. I can pronounce words.
Yeah, no. I think you just summed up what you mean by airheaded.
Yeah.
Speaking of Rika models, yellow is a fun color. Yellow is a fun color.
Yeah, I like yellow. I've been told in the past. I think I don't fully remember my thought process behind it, but I do think that adding yellow might have been because I was told in the past that yellow is my color by like some kind of not really a therapist, like a how are they called? I don't remember. I went like there once and then I never went again. So. But,
Might
like,
scared
yeah,
off.
When I see you, I see yellow. I see yellow because it's the color of joy and energy and brightness and stuff. And I thought, yeah, you know what? That describes me good.
Oh, there you go. You are joy. The color
I'm
theorist.
joy.
You are joy. Well, hey, let's
I'm
see.
joy.
Let's just see your full Let's see your full model.
Oh, do you have? You want me to come on the center stage?
Yeah. Come to the center.
Am I in the center right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Look at that! Look at how adorable she looks. Look at how adorable. Let's see this yellowness right there. She has a little like phone that's like on the bottom of her leg right there. And she has two different laces for her shoes.
Yeah. I told you I have two different shoes. They're like different shoes.
Oh yeah, they're completely different shoes. Oh dang.
Yeah, they're like, I mean, they're the same model. It's actually based on that story I told you, because I need to like wear specific types of shoes so my feet don't hurt. And at some point, I was only wearing Nike Airs, and they made like similar models. So I had like a few pairs that were like black but with different laces and like different color accents. And one day I showed up to an internship not realizing that I was wearing two different shoes. Like they were both Nike Air and black, but like the accents were completely different. So
It still works.
based on that.
Oh, wait, it looks like I can like touch your tail.
Oh yeah. Also, I don't know if I can see it because I'm pretty small on the screen, but on my jacket there's my name because I get lost often. So if you have to return me,
if I find a
just tell me
random,
my name.
if I find a random jacket that looks just like yours with a lot of like random brown and pink fur on it, I know who to take it to.
Yeah. But it literally says Rika. So like if I'm in a supermarket and I got lost, they can go on the mic. We're searching for the caretakers of Rika. Please.
Yes, please. Come to us, Rika. We need your child to come to us.
Yeah.
You left your jacket behind.
Yeah, so
I like it.
Well, I think it's pretty cool.
It's very cool, very nice. I like how flowy everything is. It's very well done.
Oh yeah, Mama did such an amazing job on the ringing. Oh, actually, I do have something I can show as well. Here, where is it? I do have another haircut that I love as well. Here.
Oh, I like that one the best. I love short hair. I love the short hair.
I like it.
I like that a lot. That was my favorite. I like that one. I just like the short hair style. As I got older, shorter hair is becoming like more my favorite.
Yeah, I feel that a little bit. I got a similar thing. I mean, I like both, but I don't know. I used to not like short hairstyles, but now
as you get older, yeah.
Yeah.
I went searching, and color therapist person is called a color analyzer. Are you a color?
I think that might be a color analyzer, but I don't think it was that. Because they were not just doing that, but maybe they were like partially that, you know?
That could be it. Okay, now let's get a zoom up on your face.
Oh, you want zoom? Yeah.
Zoom.
Okay, wait, where do I zoom so
you
I'm
can
not
zoom right
in the
there.
way?
You can zoom right there.
Here?
Yeah, she could be big, guys. She could be very big. Yeah, but look.
I have so much boing.
Well, yeah, you had the boing. You're definitely very boingy. But we're not looking at those eyes. We're looking at the top eyes.
Oh, real? Oh, you want to see my eyes? I can do that. They're really
Oh.
pretty. I'm gonna try to not like hide you, but they have actually a lot of
Whoa.
details.
Wow.
There's like a whole ass galaxy in there,
Yeah,
and a little
dang.
symbol in there as well.
Wow, that's so cool.
It's like a portal symbol because I'm guarding portals.
It
Right?
also looks like she's about to eat me, by the way. Maybe I shouldn't give her the idea. Maybe I shouldn't give her the idea. But anyway, no, no opportunity, no opportunity here. But what I was saying is that the gray, I thought it was like part of your your bags in your eyes, but it's actually part of the
under
eye.
eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that. I see
it
now.
is. It's my eye bags, but they're less big than they used to be on the other model.
Because she has rest. She has rest. And
Yeah,
you also have a
like,
little
I mean,
thing.
They're not less big, but they're less dark.
Yeah. You also have a little
I have
flesh
makeup.
bang. Yeah, flesh bang. Flesh bang. You also
Yeah,
have a little
I have both
blush.
fangs and flesh.
Oh wow!
see?
Look at that. We got some
Little,
sleep.
little fangs.
Little fangs. Little fangs. I love it. I
I
love
can
it.
actually get the flesh fang off. I think. No, that's
Oh.
not. I don't remember
Oh.
my toggles for this because I now have them on my stream deck and I don't have that one on my stream deck. So.
No worries. You can zoom back, but I do want to see what kind of toggles you do. What can you do?
Yeah, I enjoy you. I'm also looking for that dog thing I was telling you about. I'm a little bit on the side. Here. Am I good again? I wanna go a little bit higher so you can see the eyes. Here we go. You like short
Perfect.
hair, right? So
I
I'll
do.
leave the short hair on.
Okay, cool. Looking for that dog in her. She's looking for the dog in her. She
I'm
got
looking
the
for the
dog.
dog in me because I think it's a really cool because as I told you initially I wanted to be a horror VTuber and play only horror games, and so I had a really creepy design made for me for my Cerberus form. Here you go.
Oh. Let's see. Whoa, that's creepy.
Yeah, I know, right? It's really good.
Wow, that was supposed to be your service design?
Oh, it is still my
Oh,
design. It's
you
like my
just-
real form.
Oh, that's your real form. Oh, wow.
That's my true form.
True
it's my
form.
final form.
Oh, no.
That's phase 3 of the boss fight.
Oh, no. You went from anime girl to Dark Souls boss. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Jeez, very Bloodborne. Yeah, very Bloodborne. Yeah, I can see that. Dang.
Yeah. The artist did such an amazing job.
Yeah.
They changed their name, but I think at the time they were called Tim Lil Jafor. I think that's still their name on Twitter, but they changed like their handle, and I can't find them anymore.
Oh, no. Okay.
I'm sad because they made such good like horror art.
Yeah, she went from French to London. Pretty much. Jeez. Well, that's really cool. That's really cool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Hey, what kind of toggles can you do?
I have so many toggles. I annoyed my mama so much with my toggles.
Time for homework.
There's some that
Do
are not on my stream deck, so I'm not sure I'm gonna remember all of the things. But okay, so I
Right.
can get very happy. I am very happy.
Yay,
Wow,
so happy.
kida kida. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get very confused too.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
oh. Me when you tell me about geography. Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Yeah. Geography is your weakness.
The geography and math. I mean, I'm supposed to be good at them, but I haven't done math in so long that I don't really know how to do it
2
anymore.
plus 2, go. Go.
29.
Close
Did I
enough.
get it?
Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough.
That's,
A for
that's
effort,
me when
A
I'm
for effort.
sad because you asked me a math question.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I won't ask you anymore.
Uh,
I won't ask you anything to do with math. So how many toggles do you have?
that's a really good question. I haven't counted.
You broke her own rule. She broke her own rule.
I'd also be like,
She did,
I
she
haven't
did,
counted.
she did.
I'm dead. That's usually when I play horror games. But I can also do this one when I play horror games. Oh.
Oh.
I don't want to be here. This one you've seen earlier, it's my
I like that one.
Super Yandere. super creepy, glitchy one. This one is actually funny. So when I asked for my toggles, I asked for the empty one you saw earlier, like the empty eyes with the dead little ghost. And initially, with the sketch I had made to show like what kind of emotion I wanted, my mama thought it was glitched eyes, and so she made that one. And she was like, "Oh, you know what? You can have that as a bonus." And I was like, "Cool, thank you."
Cool, awesome. I love it.
That was really nice. So yeah, I have Angie.
Oh.
Very angry. I can get my tail down, my tail up. You know, that's basics.
Free stuff, free
I
stuff.
can
Yay.
blush.
Oh. See, can you like cross different toggles with each other?
Yeah, I can do that.
So
I can.
so do like the shade, do the glitch eyes, and then do the blush.
Oh wait, shit. I don't. I activated a toggle on accident. So wait, the shade.
So the black shade, yeah, with that.
This.
Yeah, and then with the blush. Okay, so that works. That's the yandere kind of look, you know, right there.
I have even more yandere, I think.
Oh dang, she can
here.
go more yandere. Oh no, she's full yandere. It's a full yandere mode.
You'll be mine.
Mwahaha.
You'll be mine.
Mwahaha. You will notice me. You will notice me.
You'll notice me, chat.
Chat. Bad knows her. I'm scared for a certain
what else
button.
the
There's
hell?
another button. Oh dang! What's the other button? And yes, you're right, Thick.
Okay.
2 + 2 is fish. And also, I can see it'd be 6 too.
2 + 2 is fish.
Yeah.
I can also be. This
Adorable.
one's a surprise. Oh, it's the arms up and sparkle.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I can put the arms up. You see, there's one of my favorite ones. So in French, the word to say bread is pain, and it's written the same way as pain. So when I'm in pain, when there's something painful happening, I just
Just turn into bread. Bread dog. Pain.
bread dog,
Bread dog.
pain.
Pain.
I have a whole ass email I made for it too.
I see that. Just bread.
Hmm.
Rika is bread.
Yeah, I can also go bald.
Oh.
Oh wait, shit, it doesn't work with the short hair. Give me a second. This is like pretty new stuff. I mean it does, but here. Let me go back to.
Hey, Rika.
Yes.
Bald.
I am
Bald.
And then you can do egg on toast.
Egg on toast. Egg on toast.
You can do egg on toast today. Isn't that great?
You know what? It
I'm
looks.
a whole breakfast.
This is peak anime right here. It's peak anime V2 content right here, by the way.
Yes, peak VTuber content. Peak
Yep.
VTuber content is the
Peak.
memes.
The memes.
They're strong. I have more toggles. It's not done. So you've seen the high eyes.
Yep.
I can also just do them like that. You know, like when I'm simping.
Oh.
There's a really fun stuff I can do.
Oh, the blush. Ah! Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't do that and look
I
up.
actually have a whole a proper toggle that does that. But,
Oh!
you know.
Oh. That
It's not on my Steam Deck, so I don't.
that's a different kind of content you need to watch out for. She did the button. She's
Oh, the fun button, yeah. We call it the fun button. Is it this one?
Oh, yep, there you go.
Oh, hi. Oh,
Yeah, she did it. Is it this one? Oh yeah, no, that was definitely the one. That was definitely the one.
That was the one. So yeah, I have a fun button. We call it the fun button. Now, if I'm really sleepy, I can go.
Hey, don't sleep on my show. Don't sleep on my show.
Me when Trick was boring me.
What? I thought I was pretty entertaining. I don't know.
No, you're entertaining. Don't worry. You're very entertaining. I don't know what you think otherwise.
Oh.
I don't know what you think otherwise.
Oh, I don't either. I don't know.
What other curse stuff do I have? I can remove my hood if I want to.
Okay, go.
I have my own little controller, but this is not really on my model. Does it show up? Oh, it doesn't show up anyway. Maybe it's
Oh.
not linked to this model. Because I had like model updates recently.
There's too much
Um,
it is. Wait, what do you mean? Okay, so you say she doesn't need a yandere toggles? To be honest, she has so much Riz. I think
Yeah.
yanderes have a lot of Riz. I'm definitely more of a yandere person myself. I like the yandere archetype. I think they have a lot of Riz. All the Riz. And what the frick
Mhm.
are you what are you doing?
I made myself a color too. So
Uh uh, uh
there's this thing that
yes.
exists. I'm taking myself on a walk, okay?
Okay. Okay. Walkies.
Wookiees. Yeah, I have a lot of toggles. As you can see. I think. Oh yeah, I have another cursed. I have a few ones. You've seen Wobble Mouth. You've seen me.
Aw.
That's the Aqua Mouth.
That's
The
actually
Aqua
really
Mouth.
good. I like that.
Yeah, those were like the bubble one, the sleep bubble one, the Aqua Mouth, and this face.
Oh.
Were chat like choices. The
Personas.
chat picked them from like a sub one.
Nice. I like it. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I have really good mouth tracking, as you can see, and I can like I'm gonna zoom really fast to show you.
Okay.
So I can do.
I love that.
I don't. Blah, blah, blah. I'm printing. I can do the smug face, but I can also do a really cool new thing.
Oh.
I'm pressing my lips together. Vip Bridger is amazing, man.
Man, V Bridger is crazy.
But when I do that, I can also do another thing. If I decide to activate a toggle and bite my lip.
Oh, she does
I
the
got
tongue.
Riz.
The tongue.
I
She,
got the Riz.
yeah, she's like, oh, hey.
That too was a chat's choice. I'm not
Of
responsible.
course, when
for
she
it.
has the Riz stare, the Riz does. Oh. She's like,
And I think that's mostly it for the toggles.
Very cool.
I
like 'em.
mean, I can do other ones that I like made myself, but they're not like part of the model. Like shirt wavy here, like this. I don't know if it still works. Oh, it might not work because, as I said, I had like updates. So yeah, those don't work here. But I had like other hairstyles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I like them.
Many
These are
toggles.
good. These are very good toggles. I like them a lot, and I love how they like fit with your style. You know, they fit with style a lot, and and that's kind of what they need to do. There's a lot of people who get a lot of toggles, but the toggles don't really like fit to the content, so they never use it. But I feel like all the toggles you showed me kind of fits with your style.
Yeah, I use them. I mean, recently, of course, I haven't been using them, but I use them a lot during like chatting to like illustrate the mood, kind of like when I say stuff. They're really fun to use. Every toggle I have is like thought out. Like, oh, I want this toggle because I know I'll use it. You know.
I like it. Very good job. Very good job. Whoever did your model, who did do your model?
It's a Brujita, or Porel. They're linked in my Twitter bio. They're linked in my Twitter bio. Yeah. They make they haven't made that many models, but I feel really proud because I know that, and they've told me that my model is the best one they've made.
It's really good. It's really good. I really like that. I'm trying to find.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it though.
They're in my Twitter bio, I think.
The Twitter bio?
Yeah, in my Twitter bio, it says Mama Brujita. It says Mama. It's in Japanese here. Let me actually get you their profile.
We don't. Wait, I just realized your one of your rules is literally say if you like 2 + 2 is 6 is against the rules. It's against the rules.
2 + 2 is 6.
Well, over here, Quinn over here was like breaking the rules.
No, you asked me. Wait, did you ask me 2 + 2 earlier?
Yeah, I did.
I broke my own rule. I should be
broke your own
banned.
rules.
I thought you said 1 + 1 for some reason.
No, I did 2 + 2, and then she did 21. I was like, that's fine.
I said 29. But yes,
Oh,
I
29.
broke my own rule. How did no one tell me I broke my own rule? I should
I
be
think- I
banned
think- I think
from
she
my own
said-
chat.
I think she said. I think Quinn said you're banned.
Oh, that's why Quinn said I was.
Oh, I know this person. I actually tried to get her to come on my show, and she never responded.
Yeah, but I love my mama. She's not great at replying at DMs.
Aww. If
But
you
there's
want,
a good
I
chance.
love her designs. She has such really great designs.
Yeah, she's such amazing art. I will say though, I think your DMs get into the suspicious bin because I found your DM a bit late. Like I think I replied to you like slightly late as well, and you were in my like suspicious DMs.
Yeah, because I try
You're
so hard.
suspicious.
I try so hard to not sound like a bot. You know how hard it is to not sound like a bot? It's so difficult.
I
Because
think it's just because you're not mutual with the person.
yeah,
I
but
think
like
that
how
might
else
just
do
be the
I?
reason.
Well, if you do contact her, please ask her if she'd be like to come on my show because I would love
Yeah,
to
of
talk to her.
course.
I love her designs and her art is so good.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll ask her later.
Later,
And like
later.
see with her about some model updates for when I come back. So
Mm,
yeah.
yeah, I like it a lot. I like it. Okay, okay. So where were we? We were distracted a lot. You.
We got design of the model, so we didn't get
Yeah.
that distracted. You.
No, you're
To
right.
show the toggles.
Hey, cool. I like your toggles. Your toggles are great. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Because I get updates. Oh yeah, 100%. And also, I will definitely say that I really like how your personality is like shown straight up. That's the one thing I love about VTubers so much that you actually like wearing your personality on your shoulder. In this case, your
Yeah.
entire body. And I love that it kind of like represents you very well. It's very unique and
Yeah.
represents you very good.
Thank you. I was very into the process of even rigging where like I was like giving liberty a lot but also very strict in some things. Like mama had to read a few things because I wanted things to be really perfect and fitting me. I wanted to like really nail the smug look that I can
Smug.
have, and I
Smug.
think she did that amazingly. And yeah, so I was really involved in the process of like creating the model, and I think when you're a VTuber, it's good to be able to do that, and it's easier if you're an artist as well, and if you know a little bit about rigging, because I've done like my previous rigging. I actually done quite a few rigs for myself because you've seen the previous model, but you haven't seen all of the outfits. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outfits, like 3 or 4
Wow.
that are on the main full body, and then 2 chibis that I made.
Nice. Wow. You're a pretty good
So
artist yourself. You be also skilled.
yeah, and so that helped me with like saying, oh, I'd like this to be a bit more like that, or oh, could you rig this in this way so I can like play with toggles later? Like yeah.
I like it. That's really cool. Very talented. Very talented. Very good. I like it. Cool. Awesome.
Mm.
So, really quick, my next question I wanted to ask you. First, Rika has big sleeves to wear her personality on. They have a lot of big sleeves. Very good. But I love asking this question, by the way. And that is, what is your favorite part about your own design?
Oh, it's a hard one because I love my
Yeah.
own design, but I think my favorite parts are the eyes on my arm, like that, because I think they're really cool, and a lot of people do like point them out, like, wow, they're really cool. Oh my god! So I really like that. I really like my eyes because I feel like they're a fun mix of like older shoujo anime and cartoonish. Like they're not usual anime eyes.
Mhm.
And I really love that. But that's more my art style more than a design choice. But still, it's really good.
I love your eyes. I love
Yeah.
it a lot. That's actually what drew me to you in the first place. So I saw you, I was like, oh, that's so unique kind of eyes.
I really love them. I think they're great, and they represent me well. They're like both shiny and mysterious.
Mysterious, very mysterious.
Very mysterious. And another part I love is my flesh fang. I love my flesh fang so much. I didn't have it when I started with my first model, and this was like my most liked addition. Initially, I wanted it as just a toggle. I was like, oh, can I have like a flesh fang toggle? So that's why I can like remove it. And then it became the base basically. I was like, no, actually, it'll be my base. Like I can still remove it, but I always have the flesh fang on it.
Well, you know, you can remove it anytime you want, but you don't. It's your favorite. Keep it on. Keep it on.
Yeah,
really good
I love it. I think those are my favorite. But and the new like caution tape accents I really like, specifically the Rika tag, where it's
The
like
Rika
the
tag,
lost
perfect.
jacket tag is really funny.
If
I
you,
really like
we found
it.
this chaotic gremlin in Walmart. Can we get the owners pick her up and you just like in there like sad, leave you alone?
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, man, I got lost again.
Oh no, I
It's this
friggin'
50 time this week, 50th time.
yeah. You like your mom's at the grocery store and it's like, Rika, would you want to get? Wait, where did she go? And then you get in a calm. Rika, this is the
Yeah.
third time this week. I'm sorry, I get distracted. It was squirrel.
I saw sweets. My
Not sweet.
bad.
My bad. Likes to wander too much. She does like to wander. I'm surprised she's still here and not wandering around my studio right now.
I
Yeah.
could.
Oh, good,
could.
good. There's not much on
But it
there.
wouldn't be very polite. And I'm still polite, you know.
Very polite.
But,
Okay, makes sense.
Somewhat.
Oh yeah, somewhat. But no, like there's not much to see. Like you guys are being fooled. You guys are being fooled because like I can only afford this
Yeah.
right here that you guys see what the camera sees, but like she sees it. But like if you look past the camera, it's just a white wall. There's like nothing there.
It's like cardboard boxes.
Yeah, there's a
He
couple
lives in
boxes.
a giant cardboard box. He
Well,
lied
so-
to you.
Well, that's where I sleep because what's going on is that like I can only afford this really nice view on the top of this
yes.
tower, and like that rent alone is too much, so I can't afford anything else. So everything else past this camera is just blank wall. In fact, I don't even have a door. I just have a hole in the wall, and that's how all the VTubers
Yeah.
come in.
Yeah, it was fun entering. I was like, oh, nice. That's a nice hole.
Right? I thought you might. Wait a minute.
I'm sure you've been told you have a nice hole very often.
Don't tell people I have nice holes. Don't tell the people. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I believe you. I believe you. Call your living space a burrow. A burrow. It's my gamer cave. A VTube gamer
Yes,
cave.
the game with Caleb.
The gamer cave. You assume Rika isn't just wandering around and carrying the camera. I can see her just grab my camera randomly and just run away.
I would steal a camera.
You would.
That is something I would do.
You would do that. Okay. Well, I still like it. I still like it a lot. Yeah. So, thank you for coming through my door and not mentioning about the holes that I own. Apparently, apparently not. But let's get into your lore.
Yes, we were talking about that earlier.
Mhm.
Well, now I can't tell you everything about me because then I would have to go to jail. But main part of my lore is that this body you see isn't mine, and I stole it from someone that I murdered. So actually, a nice little secret I have. Well, I can't really, get naked here, but
Oh, yeah, not here. There's a different website for that. Different website.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I have. I don't have a naked model. It's
Okay.
not. Unfortunately, we don't have that. But-
Unfortunately.
I'm
Are you
sure
gonna
someone
get a hold of
did,
your
but
mama
yeah.
and be like, hey, so I have another quest for you. This might seem
I
shocking.
mean, she has done my naked reference, so I'm sure
Oh.
she wouldn't mind.
Wow, the virgin eels, cover your virgin eels. Oh no.
But yeah, so actually my head was set because like I kind of yoinked the person's head, kind of chomped it on accident. It was an accident. It was an accident, but I kind
Ow.
of chomped it. Same for the some of the arm parts and stuff. That regrew thankfully, but the head I kind of had to like kind of stick it back on. So there's like a severed head scar thing.
I can see it just
Yeah.
go like, just like stop, just pop on, just poop.
Yeah. It's
Mm.
like I had to pop it back on. So there's a little bit of scar there. So it's not really my body. I kind of stole this one. But since
Huh.
I've been here for a little bit too long, I'm starting to corrupt it a little bit, and that's why there's eyes on it.
I
Mhm.
see.
Yeah.
So I should not report this.
I mean, who's gonna believe you?
Video evidence.
Well, but what if I said I was joking? This was all a joke, Mr. Officer.
Old joke. That's totally legit. That's legit.
Legit.
I
legit,
see.
just a
I
joke.
see.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I will definitely just be like, hey, officer.
Yeah,
she?
so there was this weird anime girl who was telling me
Yeah,
things.
this weird anime girl that was telling me that she like killed someone and took their body.
I mean,
she,
there's
like-
no body. Like, there's
You
no
are the
dead
body.
body.
You are the dead body.
Yeah, I'm the dead body, but I'm like still very much living. So you know,
True.
you can't really.
You
do much.
got me there. I'll have to put my case on hold for now. No.
Yeah, that's why I asked help from Mama, cause, and that's the reason why my Hellhound feature came out more. It's because Mama is a witch and she helped me. She creates body for
Oh.
people. She creates
Oh.
bodies, and she helped me repair mine because it was starting to rot.
Oh, well, we don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen.
Yeah. So that's why she made it a little bit more sturdy.
Very sturdy, very sturdy. I like it a lot.
Oh, very sturdy.
Yep. You're now a dead, sturdy, live body.
Yeah, a dead sturdy lamb.
Good to know, good to know. Well, hopefully you still wash it. So hopefully it still stays nice in maintenance.
Somewhat.
Alright,
I don't take showers. Showers stinky.
What? How's showers stinky? They're like the
Showers stinky.
What?
You have to cultivate the natural perfume of your body.
The musk. You want to keep the musk. You want to keep the musk. The Rika musk. The Rika musk.
The Rika musk.
The Rika musk.
And then you put it into a bottle and you sell it.
Yep. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would buy that. A lot of people would like to buy
Actually,
them.
a lot of people have asked me if I would ever actually sell Rika Ramune.
And Rika
Now, I'm wanting
Ramune.
to imagine what Rika Ramune is, but it's pink and vibrant, and it's like sparkling.
Is a soda, right?
I mean, you can call it that. It tastes like one. Some
Let's be
people
fair.
say I might have diabetes, but you know.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I feel like I'm getting sus right now. I'm getting a little sus right now.
I mean,
Yeah, you mean?
I mean, I wouldn't call it sus. I wouldn't call it sus. I would call it interesting. I would call it a little bit
What?
cursed.
That's not how you do response. You know, like it's not sus. It's interesting.
It's cursed more than sussy. You know?
Well,
it's more cursed than sussy.
well, maybe I will check this Ruminade out.
Oh yeah? You want to
A little suspicious
So
about it.
usually you see, when I have to take a break, I take my chat. I tell my chat that I have to take a ramen break.
Oh. Now I get it. You know what? You guys can have your ramen. You guys can
Yeah.
have your ramen.
You
Yeah, you can have your ramen. I feel like that's not the kind of soda I would like to try out. It's not.
It's very sweet.
You know what? You also eat soap and grass, so I don't know how sweet that is really. I don't know about that. You chat. You guys can just. I'll just take your word for it. I bet you guys will like it.
They do.
It's soap makes it refreshing. At least it's sanitated. That's kind of good.
Yeah. You know, my chat is almost as cursed as me. I always try to like be cursed, and then they go fully into it, and I'm like,
Bold.
man, you're a bunch of weirdos. I love them so much, but bunch of weirdos. You guys
Bunch
are
of
weirdos, but I
weirdos.
still love you.
Well, chat represents the streamer.
That's true.
So I'm just saying, if you feel like they're more cursed, then I don't know. We're your weirdos because we're your weirdos.
Yeah, you're my weirdos.
I love it. Alright, so what's your thoughts on the VTube community at the moment? Get a little spicy right now. Get a little spicy.
Oh, it's a spicy one. It's hard because I feel like nowadays the VTuber community is so big that you can't really have like depending on like who you're around, it's a very different experience. Like when I started, it was a much more tight-knit community, and like kind of all VTubers somewhat knew each other at least a little bit, so it was a very different thing. But now it's so big, so I feel like the VTuber community is like any kind of really big fandom where there's like smaller bubbles. I know that like some sides are more wholesome, some sides are much more drama involved. I personally try to stay as far away from drama as I can on Twitter, so I don't have a lot of that experience. So I can't really talk on that much. But from what I've seen, from what I've seen in the VTuber community and like VTuber fans, I think it's pretty wholesome how like the fans like get together and end up creating communities and like becoming friends with each other. Even like outside of streams. I think that's really cool uh to see happen in the community, and that's the part I like most. It's like fan interactions like in between them, I think is very wholesome. But then again, I'm like slightly a privileged in quotation mark in how like with the people I have around me that are like a bit more on the wholesome side of the community, like a few also corporate friends, so it means it's like a very much drama-free environment most of the time.
Drama free. Normally drama free.
Yeah, it's not fully drama-free, but mostly. So I feel very lucky with the side of the community I get to be on with all my friends. Now for the VTubing community as a whole, I think it's like any fandom. There's gonna be bad apples and like cliques and stuff, but I mean, maybe a little bit more in VTubing for cliques than other fandoms I've been in. But
Clinks?
cliques, it's like high school groups kind
Oh,
of deal.
okay,
You know?
like group. Okay. I never
Yeah.
heard of the clinks before, so I was like,
Yeah, clique like this here. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's actually a French word, but I see people use it. Cliques, like plural.
I think
Yeah.
I think to me it seems like oh, shoot. So I know what it's trying to say, but like cliches, is that what it was?
No, it's like more like a little gang group.
Yeah, like
kind
a
of
clique.
deal.
It's like a clique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a few people getting together and forming their own
Yeah.
little group and like rejecting in
Especially with
quotation
these-
mark like people that are not from the group.
like-
There, I know that's a thing, but like I've heard about it. Maybe it's a bit more in the VTubing community. I haven't personally experienced it though, I will say.
Well, so as someone who has interviewed so many different VTubers from so different many like walks of lives, I do know there is cliques in the VTuber community, but that's not really a bad thing. It's really just like
Yeah.
different VTubers have different, and they all stem from the mothers, the moms, the model mamas. Because a lot of model mamas like to create a lot of different models, and sometimes they like to interact with each other, and so they become those kind of things.
Oh,
So a lot of
that-
times, yes,
yeah.
sometimes I've interviewed like full on like groups of VTubers who all like were friends with each other because their model mamas all created their VTubers.
Yeah, I think that's really cute.
Yeah, and I actually ended up interviewing a lot of model mamas who never have like streamed ever in their life, and I got them on my show, and they actually ended up like talking to their like fans and like for the first time ever. It was really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's really sweet. I'm more thinking about like I was like at least like more like the high school groups that like go drama
Ah.
against each other. It's something I've heard a lot of, but
Well-
haven't seen.
well-
I feel like we hear a lot of like people complain about stuff that isn't there that much.
So this is not the same. I'm not saying this is the same, but can we argue to say that like the Yomi like clique and the like slime dragon clique are two different cliques that you're
oh,
in?
no, not like that. More like
You guys
I'm
are
really
both
thinking-
friends. You guys both friends in your clips,
yeah.
but you guys don't really like interact with others.
That's like friend groups.
Yeah,
more
okay,
like.
so is
I
that
think it's a bit
different?
different.
Okay,
Yeah,
how is
to
that
me it's
different?
a bit different. I think at least. I don't know. As I said, I haven't been around like a lot of cliques or like seen. I think it's more like when people say that, I think they refer more to something a bit more gatekeepy. or
Okay,
something,
so
like
you see
people
it as a
having drama
gatekeeping
between
kind of
each
thing, okay.
others and stuff. Yeah,
Okay, I see what you mean now. I apologize.
Yeah, I think that's more like I think friend groups. That's just normal.
Okay.
It's just normal. Cliques. I've heard about them, but again, I haven't really seen them that much.
Yeah,
So
I don't
maybe
really.
I'm just not on that
Yeah,
side
I
of the
only see it.
community.
Yeah, it's like sub communities. Like I see them as like sub communities. Like they kind of like
Yeah.
they like to stay in their own little like lane sometimes, and they don't like to mess with other communities. And some communities purposely go into other communities just to mess with them. So like I definitely
Yeah.
know. I definitely see that. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, but I think actually it's not that bad in VTubing still. Like, I don't know, I've seen worse fandoms.
Trust me, I haven't played in a while, but there's definitely I'm getting out of the League of Legends communities, and that's a fun community.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
fun one.
That's a fun one, unfortunately. But yeah, no, okay, I see your things. Like a gang.
So
It's like a gang.
yeah, I think overall it's a very wholesome community, and but it's really big nowadays. And it's still like it's still its own niche thing, but also being much bigger. So like, I feel like it's really hard to like give it a vibe for a whole community because of how big it is now. You know, like there's so many subgroups. Even like more say so people, more lewd people, more people in between. The corpo tubas, which is a whole different vibe as well. People stream on YouTube versus Twitch. It's also a whole different vibe. I've
Yep.
experienced both, and even like I know I adapt to the platform as well, so it's a lot of like different vibes, you know. It's hard to like describe them as a community because I think there's a lot of like different things now. It's kind of like content creation, you know. In the end, it's just you can't. It's hard to describe the content creation or like the YouTuber community. Mhm.
No, 100%. All I know is that like they're very welcoming. They welcome every
Yeah.
single person and give them like assets and like support and everything like that. But there is a level that people get. As soon as they reach that level, then that's when things get a little bit darker. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Excuse me. Someone must be
Bless
talking
you.
about me. Someone's talking about me.
I mean, I need to say curse you because I'm from hell, but
Oh.
Bless you.
Oh,
Curse
thank
you.
you. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. Thank you. Blast me. Thank you. Blast. That's what you say.
Blast.
You said blast me.
Bless you.
Blast.
Bless.
But yeah, no. I feel like when you get to that part, like in the beginning, super welcoming. They're the most welcoming.
Yep.
So nice, so caring. Like that's why I love the VTuber community so much because I love that fact that even I'm not even a VTuber, they just love just the talk about VTubing and love like the social interactions with it. So I can be like, hi, I would love to like get to know more about VTubing, and then people it's like, oh, here, welcome, come on in, you know, like it's like super nice. But I do feel like when you get to a certain level of VTubing fandom, that's when things get a little bit toxic and community starts to like force you into a bubble of like, okay, you have to act this way.
Yeah.
If you don't act this way, then you're not really like good or something like that, you know. But that's usually when you're really high up, like like way past
I
partner
can
kind of thing.
also kind of see, even as more of a much more smaller size VTuber compared to like very like, you know, I think at my size I'm still like small, but there's like even smaller, you know. And when I started out, it felt like it was much more like easy to talk with people, make friends and stuff when you like start out. Really, I feel like the VTubing community is the most welcoming when you just start out and you're like meeting all these new people and making friendships and doing collabs. And then later on, when you start growing, it starts becoming a bit more lonely because you have more stuff to do. You have much more stuff to do because you're bigger. So now there's more expectation. You have to work a bit harder. Maybe you have other stuff, and you don't really have as much time to dedicate to other people anymore. And I think that's like a tiny little bit sad part of the VTuber community is that when you start, you feel like you're meeting so many new cool people, and then you continue going, and it feels a little bit isolating, like you're a little bit lonely, you know.
I can see that. Because the harder
Even
you
if you have
work,
friends.
yeah, no, you might have some friends, but like you want to do so many things, but you know that if you want to actually get up there and grind and do a lot of those kind of stuff, you kind of have to sacrifice a lot of those kind of stuff to like stay the course, you know.
And your friends, if they're VTubing too, they have their own stuff to attend to as well.
Yeah.
So
No, it's really like hard to get that all managed. But as long as you guys are patient with each other, I think it could
Yes.
eventually work.
Of
Small
course,
fish
of
in the
course.
big ocean.
For me, it's important when I talk to my friends, like VTuber friends. I always tell them, hey, if I don't reply for like a week, it's probably just because I'm busy, and I don't hate you, and it's not that I don't want to talk to you. It's just that I'm really busy, and my social battery is already at 0, so I'm gonna get home and not reply to any Discord DM.
And that's kind of
Yeah.
how you have to communicate. Just communicate. That's all
Yeah,
you
I
need to
think communication is in play.
Very important. Very important. I agree. 100%. Alright. What changes have you noticed for yourself since you first started
Oh.
streaming compared to now?
A lot. I have become much more confident and much less say so.
Yeah, you're definitely not that say so. Like I
No.
didn't assume that you were say so or not say so. But let's just say, looking through some of your content, you definitely not really say so.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not. I like simping a lot. I'm a massive simp.
All the simps.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can tell your type. What kind of type you go for?
Oh, it's.
What kind of type? Let me look through your Twitter. What type you be going for?
I don't retweet a lot of stuff.
No, you
but
don't. You do like Mimikyu though. You do like Mimikyu.
I don't like Mimikyu. I Mimikyu and Zora.
I
Yeah,
Mimikyu.
so when I first started, I was really a little bit shy, especially because my first language is French, and while I've always been really good at speaking and like understanding other languages, more like reading and understanding them, speaking was less of my forte because I didn't like really speak English on a daily basis, even though I had like the vocabulary, I didn't have the accent. Now that I've like streamed for like over 3 years, I speak English much better, so I'm much more confident in how I'm talking. But I remember being much more like soft spoken because I was really shy about speaking English in front of everyone. I remember trying really hard to be say so.
Too hard.
Yeah. I started hard to be say so hard to be say so, because I came in the community at the Hololive boom, right? A little bit before the Hololive boom, and so it's like it was the standard, and I wanted to be this cute anime girl that people were going, she's so cute, and nowadays I'm just a menace.
You do have adorableness. I think the thing is that you do have like very adorable tendencies. You do a lot of cute like quirks, but then when people actually like start watching you, that's when they see the chaoticness onto it.
Yeah,
Which I think that's what makes people stay. I think people are drawn to your adorableness and they stay for your chaoticness.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's how it works. And that's how it works. People think I'm like cute and everything, and then actually I'm just very cursed. But I can still be cute.
Yeah,
So
you're
I love
like
my child very
you're
much.
cute curse. You curse cute. What did you guys say?
I
Call it?
think
What did you
I
guys call
lost
it?
my cringe too. I was a bit shy about doing stuff when I started.
Honey,
Yeah.
you are an anime VTuber on the
Yeah!
internet. You will never lose your cringe. Like that you'll never
That's
lose your
true.
cringe. That will stay with you for the rest of your life.
Oh no, I mean the feeling of being cringe.
Oh.
I'm like 100% cringe as fuck.
Oh,
But I'm
like
I'm free.
okay,
I'm
cool.
cringe,
Yeah.
but I'm free.
You don't
kind
feel
of deal.
like that.
Before, I kind of like I felt embarrassed about doing some of my anime quirks, like going awa awa. I was very shy about it, and now I don't give a shit anymore.
I don't care. I will like anime characters, and you can't stop me.
Yeah.
You're gonna
So
become
yeah, I was more
ungoverned.
confident and even creative.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Because when I started streaming, I was only doing like just playing a game or something, or like I did have like chatting streams, but it was like much more regular, just playing a game or chatting or whatever. Sometimes I had a team, but yeah. And I got extremely creative with like event stream, and I started getting creative with like normal streams with like thinking of them as videos. Sorry, I had a burpee.
I was wondering, was like wow, she's like hold that
yeah.
note on a little bit longer. It was the suspense,
Yeah, no, it's because I was trying not to burp too loud.
You can burp as much as you want. I love how polite she is. Like every now and then she would be really polite and like not say something. Even though we were literally just talking about like how like we were staring at our eyes.
Yeah. That's a cat movie deal. I get very cursed and then I get very wholesome and shy about stupid things when I said the most like crass thing 2 seconds before.
Yep.
It's really fun. Like I'll set fire to something in a game and then I'll feel bad for badly speaking to an NPC.
Exactly. Like oh, I feel that so much. Yes.
It's a weird economy, and I'm like, I want to speak bad to the NPC for content, but also I feel so bad about it.
I feel bad. I feel terrible. I don't want to do that. I don't say that.
Yeah, exactly.
We already clipped a Bert on your channel because Power Fantasy is to be nice to everyone. Nice to everyone. Do it. Be the Power Fantasy. Be the Power Fantasy.
Yeah.
Do it. I like it. I like it. All right,
Did
so
you find my type?
I did not find your type. I did not find your type. I'll have to do more research. I need to know your type.
I've said it on stream before, so if you find out,
I'll have to look at your
perhaps,
VODs. I'll have to look at your VODs.
Hmm.
I'll have to
There's
get
a whole stream where I talk about my childhood crushes.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what
I
that
think that's a
sounds
good
like
watch.
to me? You know what that sounds like to me? We need to do a tier list of like anime guys or something.
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah,
video
it's good-
game
it's a good idea.
husbandos, and then I need to do a waifu. I'll let you into that kind of stuff, but that's
I do like some waifus, but I'm very difficult when it comes to waifus.
Yeah, I did
I like all anime people. I don't have like a preferred gender, but
Like-
I
like
will
them
say
older.
most of the time I when I say preferred gender, I mean as in like I vibe with both. But I do prefer guys usually just because the anime guy fantasy is usually aimed more at gals, like girls, than the girls. You know, the girls are usually aimed at guys. So usually they're not my buff ladies. I makes me sad. I want buff ladies.
Buff ladies. Well, hey, I wanna look for for what you just said right there. I'm gonna look for something that I think you might like.
Huh?
And we'll send it to you. I'm gonna have you let me know if this is your type. Okay, so it's just 1 second.
Okay.
Distract chat while I look this up.
Chat. Did you know that if you pinch yourself, it might hurt? It's big news. Are you feeling distracted right now? Am I doing a good job? Am I doing a good job at distracting you guys? Do I need to like show my hips or something? Is that? Because I know that's hypnotizing.
Yeah, I actually like lost my train of thought when she was doing that in the middle right there. I like forgot what everything was doing.
Wait, this right here.
Yeah, she was doing the. I'm gonna do the hips for days. I'm just looking at the eyes. I'm just looking at the eyes, guys. I'm just looking at the eyes. Just looking at the eyes. Just the eyes, guys. Just the eyes. Hey, so I found that for you. I found that. We get hits don't lie. Sekira.
Sekira.
Hey, so tell me if this is your thing. No, tell me if this is your thing.
Okay. Is dudes or ladies?
It's dudes.
No, I don't like buff dudes.
Really? Oh yeah, I forgot you like them skinny. My bad. Well, I picked those guys because they're older.
Oh, that's not a bad guess. I do tend to like older guys, but usually it's not necessarily because they're older. Like
they're more mature.
Usually it comes.
More mature.
It's come with the personality. I like a little bit buff. Like himbos are cool, but not too buff. I don't like overly buff. If you here, I'll give you a few characters that you may know, so that might help you. Did you watch Ruby?
Yeah.
WBI. Yeah, Crow.
Okay.
If you've played Final Fantasy 14, I'm a big Emmett Selk fan.
Okay. I can see that. Okay, I'm starting to get your type. I'm getting your type now. I'm getting your type.
My type is toxic asshole.
Well, good luck finding those. Actually, you're gonna have a hard time finding those. Those are actually all over America.
Yeah.
America.
But no, because they also need to be charming. I was telling my chat. They need to be toxic, but then they need to like sometimes be a little bit more vulnerable and start becoming a little bit sweet, but only to me. And then they act all feisty again, and then they straight in like it's an endless circle of basically absolute toxicity. But
absolutely. I want them to
My
be
toxins might
super
have
toxic
issues.
to me, super toxic to me. But then every now and then, like, treat me like a goddess, you know, every now and then. But then be toxic
Yeah.
in front of everyone else. It's more stuff for me to judge Rika on. All the stuff to judge. All the stuff to judge.
Yeah, it's not treat me like a goddess. It's more like do the bare minimum, and that's good enough for me.
Rika wants a toxic facade over a maiden heart. I see it. So don't be too
Yeah.
nice to her. Don't be too nice to her.
A little bit.
Write that down,
tsundere,
guys.
not
Write that down.
exactly.
Write that down, guys. Write that down. Jesus.
Hmm.
No tsundere kind of thing. No tsundere.
Yeah,
No,
a
no,
little bit tsundere, but
A
like
little
not
bit
fully tsundere.
no, not fully. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good
Because
to know.
tsundere are usually a bit more sweet still. There's still someone that's like very sarcastic and.
This is why
Evil.
her
I really
chat
like
is
evil
how it
people.
is. Ah, I see. That's why. So that's why you guys are very toxic to her. Ah, okay. Makes sense.
No, they're trying. They're
They're
failing.
Oh,
trying.
ouch. Well, anyway, let's go to one my the other really cool question to have. And as a gamer as yourself, you might have a hard time answering this question. Are you ready for it?
Oh no, what is it? Are you gonna ask my favorite game?
Wow, she.
Oh no!
So I'm pretty sure she knows all the questions I'm about to ask her, but I don't think she remembers any of them. She keeps getting shot by every single one. So I think I actually think she's really surprised that she knew this question.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that I knew that question.
I didn't even have to do anything. I was just like,
Oh man, that's a really hard one. Why would you
That's
do
what I'm
this to me? It's the one when I
What
saw
we
the
do
questions,
here.
I was like, I can't prepare this. I have no idea.
that's what we do here. We do here on Behind the VTuber. We will ask the questions that's always hard hitting. Like, are you into pineapple on pizza? Those are hard hitting questions. Those are the questions we get on the bottom of here.
He
You always
said
say,
the
"Oh,
thing.
he said the thing."
He said the thing.
I'm surprised he
I
didn't
love
just
pineapple
search
on pizza.
Really?
I love pineapple. It's my
No.
favorite pizza. It's the
What?
one I always order.
What? Really? Like,
I
legit?
always order. Yeah, I always
Why?
order it.
Why
It's
though?
called Hawaiian pizza here. Yeah.
Wow. Well, guys, I'm sorry to say this, but we're going to have to cut the stream short. I'm going to have to. So disappointed. Sorry, guys. Well, bye-bye. I'm joking. Nah, it's totally good. You can like whatever you like. It's fine. You like whatever you like.
That's my choices. They're
We
delicious.
always like that's the running joke of all my interviews is that we judge. We have like a tally of like who likes it and who doesn't. And here's what I
Oh.
learned. Every single VTuber who lives outside United States loves pineapple on pizza. Everyone in the United States hates it. And what I found out
Oh.
is that you guys do pineapple pizza different than Americans do pineapple pizza.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what's up there. Do you guys use fresh pineapple?
Yep, we use fresh
Yep, it
pineapple.
sucks. That sucks balls.
Oh yeah,
tried doing it
100%.
myself.
It's disgusting. It's so horrendous that when we hear someone liking pineapple pizza, it doesn't make sense to us because it's so soggy and pineapple juice is disgusting. But you guys like dry out your pineapple.
No, we use. I mean, at least here we use canned pineapples.
Okay, but like it's still like juicy, right?
Yeah, they're still juicy, but it's a very different taste. They're much more like sweet. When you do the pineapple like you guys do, I think
Most
then like the fresh pineapple, it's very bland. All the sugar is out, and it's just this really weird, kind of disgusting taste. Yeah, I've tried it because I've tried making my own pineapple pizza, and I switched to canned pineapples because those are so much better.
I'm not much of a pineapple person anymore. I used to like pineapple a lot, but not anymore. But I definitely I gotta tell you, Miss Rika, still not a fan of pineapple on pizza. Sorry.
Oh man,
Sorry.
I do like fresh pineapple. Like not
With
cooked.
a lot of additives.
But yeah. Not cooked. It's really good, but on the pizza, fresh pineapple sucks. You need canned
You need
pineapple.
can. You
That's
need
the
can.
best
The
thing.
can do it. The can doesn't.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I
I like sweet stuff, so that might be.
You're a very sweet tooth kind of person. Very sweet tooth.
Yeah, a little bit.
I know.
I'm
Sorry.
very specific on what I like, though.
Okay. What do you
Sorry.
not like that everyone else
Hmm.
likes?
What
I-
I don't like that everyone else likes?
Yeah, I feel like you would have like
A
a
lot
really
of
strong one.
things.
Yeah, I feel like you would have a strong one. Knowing your chaotic energy, you would probably like something, or you probably don't like something that everyone likes, like chocolate or something.
What?
Do you like chocolate?
Which? Oh no, I do like chocolate.
Like-
No, because it's sweet. Sorry, I'm the one coughing now.
I know. I'm giving it to you. How is that
you
possible?
gave it to me. You infected me.
How?
It's a zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse. I'm literally reaching to the dimension of like.
No, we're in the same room. We're in the same room.
Oh.
Trickle, we're in the same room.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Sorry. My bad. Yeah.
We're in the same room.
Yeah, it was so underrated. That's why you whacked me in your face with your tail multiple times.
Oh yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. What?
So I'm trying to think really fast if there's like one that's worse than that. I don't like ham and salami. I mean, ham is okay, but I don't like salami and anything that's like cold meat. I hate it. It makes me want to puke a little bit. So I guess that's the big one. I have like.
Don't take it to the subway.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the thing is, I have a weird issue with food. If like some foods, even though I like the first initial taste of them, I get an aftertaste that I hate, and it's like that with a lot of foods. And it's like I like the food initially, but then it disgusts me when I'm done eating it. It's a really weird issue. So I don't know. And it does that usually with like cold stuff, especially if it's meat. Meat or like any kind of protein. I get very disgusted.
Okay.
Even when it's stuff I like.
That's interesting. I would like to know more. But
Yeah.
we are delaying the inevitable. What is your favorite video game franchise?
I forgot about the question.
We got distracted. It's totally good. We get distracted all the time.
Well, okay, if it's a franchise, maybe I can narrow it down a little bit. The obvious choice, if we were talking visual novels, would be the When They Cry franchise. So it's Higurashi Umineko and Sikonia. But I wouldn't like, it's visual novels, so it's not really the same thing. I still think it's video games, but it's not like in the same sense as most other video games, you know what I mean? Like, it's not exactly the same thing. So well, I think it could qualify. It still isn't the one. My choice is gonna be more of a nostalgia one when we're talking franchise, but it's if I have to pick a franchise, really, I'd say Pokemon or Enkama games. Yeah, Enkama games too, but Pokemon probably. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of like the most of the recent titles, aside from Legends Arceus. I really like Legends Arceus. I loved it actually.
I like Arceus too. I like it too.
Yeah, I think it's like up there with my favorite Pokemon games. So yeah.
I like it.
And really favorite game ever is really hard, but I can tell you a few that are like my top 3 or 5. I adore A Hat in Time. I adore Disco Elysium. Oh yeah, Disco Elysium is so good, man. I love it.
That's
It's
a really good
amazing.
one. That's a really good one.
It's a really, really, really good one. I love it. I love it so much. And another nostalgia one is Alice Madness Returns. It's one of the first video games I've ever played. It's really buggy, but I love the aesthetic and the story.
That seems like your style. You have like a gothy kind of style to it.
Yeah, it's like slightly horror-ish, but also still like fantasy dreamy. I love mixes of cute and horror and fantasy and horror. Like, I mean, you see it with my lore and design, right? It's like, oh, I'm a cute anime girl, but behind the cute anime girl, there's this really monstrous design. Yeah, I really like this thing of like cute hiding creepy or horror hiding beautiful things. Still, it's something I really love. So,
I like it. Very good. Very interesting. Cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I like hearing all these different kinds of stuff. I like that you're a retro fan. Like, oh, not a retro fan, but you're an indie fan. You're a indie fan.
Indie and a little bit retro. I like a little bit older games too, usually, but that's because I'm a little bit boomer.
A little bit boomer, no
Little bit
worries.
Boomer mentality of like, it was better before.
Well,
Now,
how
I
about
don't
this?
think
How
it
about
was
this?
better before,
I'm
but
gonna find out how old you are right now. Okay, no doxing, by the way, no doxing. But what was the
Nice.
first Pokemon game you ever played?
Gen 4.
Okay,
Boomer
you're
got
not
in.
too old. You're not too old. My first game
I'm
I
not
ever
too-
played was Red.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
My first game was Nintendogs.
Oh.
Funnily enough.
so a 3DS game, right?
No, on DS.
Oh, DS. Okay, my bad. All right, cool. That's your
I knew, so there was like the first DS and the DS Lite, and I got my first DS. Wait, it was the DS Lite, but my
Jillian years old. She's like
hellhound sis
Jillian.
had the first one, the DS. So yeah.
Ah, okay, makes sense. You're a Jillian years old, by the way. You're a Jillian years old, at least.
What?
You're a Jillian years old, apparently. You are a Jillian.
Jillian? What's
A
Jillian?
is a lot more than a million.
Oh, I'm very old as a hellhound. As a human, I haven't been here for that long, but as a hellhound, I've been here since like before the Big Bang. So
Oh.
I'm
What was it
very
like
old.
when the Big Bang happened? Was it really loud?
I don't know. I wasn't in here. I don't know. I was in hell.
Oh, you know. But yeah, but like, was there like a really loud sound happen while you're in hell, and he's like, keep it down
I
up
don't know. We
there.
had a lot of loud sounds in hell, you know, so I didn't really make
true,
the
true.
difference.
True.
I could have, maybe it happened and I thought someone flushed the toilet really hard. I don't
Oh,
know.
true. The
I-
Big
that's a
Bang
possibility.
could possibly have done that. Definitely.
Yeah. Mhm.
Alright, well, how about this? If you could live in any video game or anime world, what world would you like to live in?
Ooh. Pokemon.
Right? That's the best answer. I love that's my answer too, by the way. Like I would love to live in a Pokemon world. Just to have like a friend that will always be there, like a
Yeah.
pet, but he's like a really strong, freaking powerful creature.
Contests.
Yeah. Like take him to
Contests.
contests. You know, I wouldn't even really battle with mine. I just like the like you know how there's a lot of like indie like videos of just like people just naturally just doing mundane things, but then Pokemon's also with them. I want that. I want that to
Yeah.
happen. I want to like
I
go
want
do my
that.
job and then have like my Gengar just like walk with me and like chill with me and like help me sell things.
Like a pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he like
Yeah, I
chills
want
with you. This is
that.
really cool. Yeah. You'd be banned
I
from
love that.
being isekai'd into any Pokemon world. Why? What would she do? What would she do to the Pokemon?
What would I be doing? I
Yeah.
wouldn't do anything
Yeah.
bad.
What would she do?
It's
What would she do?
Pokemon. They're too cute. I can't do anything bad to Pokemons.
I'm
People,
getting.
on the other hand.
What are you gonna do with the Pokemon people that's there?
Well, that's for
Well?
us to find out if I do get there, huh?
Now I'm like terrified of like, what would you do to the people? Is that people? Like, are you like a Brock or Ash fan?
Not necessarily. No.
No.
I'm not a Brock or Ash fan. Which, speaking of unrelated, but I really love the new Pokemon anime. I did like the older one. Like the X and Y anime was really cool. The Alola one was kind of nice too. Of course, I love the Gen 4 one. It's my childhood. But the new one with Liko and everything is an absolute banger. I love it.
I like it too. I've been watching it as well.
Yeah.
I think I caught up to it. Yeah, I think I'm caught up to it.
I only started, and on Netflix there's only like 12 or 13 episodes.
Well, that's what I'm watching on Netflix too, and I think I only watched up to
yeah.
the 12 episodes. So like, I'm caught up to it. I think it's fine. I think the main girl's kind of annoying though.
Oh, I relate to her a lot.
Really? Well, she's annoying, but she keeps on like she does too much. Like, I don't know. I'm used to the old school Pokemon. Old school Pokemon.
Yeah.
And she
She's
does
overthinking a
yeah,
lot.
she overthinks way too much,
Yeah.
and she has
Yeah.
too much like internal like dialogue. And
This is unironically what happens in my head a lot when I'm in social situations.
what
So
did you do that when before I did my interview? Is like, oh no, he has a.
No, it's
Like,
fine.
he asked me for
I
like a
love VTubing, but IRL, I do like overthink a lot about how I'm supposed to say things.
Oh, have you ever done this before when you talk to someone where they like said something? When you say something to them and you accidentally say it wrong, and then they say what, and you like relieve that they hear you the first time, so you change what you said the first time to the second time.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things in the world. When you say
Yeah.
something like "Hello, welcome to," and they go like "What?" Like, "Oh, hi, welcome to this."
Yeah.
My favorite feeling. I love that feeling.
Well, a lot of the time I say things come out of my mouth, and I'm like, oh my god, I shouldn't have never said that. I hate myself. Why did I say that? And people don't even think about it because it's not bad stuff. It's like I said a thing, and I'm like, why am I sharing this? They don't care about this, and people don't like think about it. There's like, oh cool, she said something, and then I overthink the hell out of it.
I do that too. I have done that multiple times. And I realize I need to just let things flow and not. I say less things. I have learned as I get older is to say less is more, so that I don't accidentally say stupid things.
I get panicked when there's too much silence in a conversation, so I try to fill in the gaps by saying things, and then I regret saying things.
You're like, hey, Adam, this is a good conversation. We did a really good job. Pineapples.
Yeah, pineapple.
What?
I had a conversation that was really weird when I got like hired for my job. So they asked me to go sign the contract there, and the lady like gives me the stuff, and it's already really awkward because there's only one chair and she's the one sitting on it. So I'm just like standing there trying to sign my contact and like my contracts, it's weird because I'm like standing and stuff. And then she's like, oh, you can go over there if you want to like read and sit down. I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, I read, I sit down, I read the thing, I come back to her, give her like the contract, and she keeps like having new stuff to sign. And at some point, she's not handing me anything more. And I'm like, okay, was there anything more? And she's like, no, that's good. And then she doesn't say anything. And at that point, you'd expect her to, I don't know, like get up and like shake my hand and like be like, okay, oh, you can go now or something. And she doesn't say anything. She just stares at me, and I'm like, okay, and then I go and I repeat, was there anything more? And I repeat it a second time, and then she said no. And I try to like make conversation where I'm like, okay, if I have any question, can I contact you per mail or whatever? Like, I'm waiting for her to
Tell
let
me
know that I
Tell
can
me to
leave.
go. Like, just let me leave.
It's like, can I leave? I don't know. They're not saying anything. And like, she replies to me, and I'm like, okay. And then we just stare awkwardly at each other for a second. I'm like, okay.
That was a test. That was a test, Rika. That was a
bye.
test. You were being filmed the whole entire time. You were being filmed the whole entire time, and you were testing you to see if you would do something weird.
Yeah, it was so weird. And I go to like shake her hand because when we saw each other, like when she greeted me, we shook hands. And then I go and she looked surprised that I was trying to shake her hand to say goodbye. And she like was like, okay, bye. And she stayed like sitting, and it was so weird. It was such a weird interaction.
That sounds like a weird
And-
interaction. That sounds like a weird. I know what. Are you sure you went to an interview kind of thing? Because it sounds like you like went to like a hitman, like kind of like assassination attempt.
I know, right?
Where like cool.
It wasn't even the interview. It was like signing the contract after the interview when I like actually got hired.
Oh.
So yeah, it was really weird.
that
But
is
she was
weird.
really nice, like by mail, and when she was talking to me, it was just a really awkward, like really awkward like interaction.
Okay.
Mm.
It's awkward. It's weird. I'll keep that in mind if I ever want to work in France. People
Yeah.
that make you sign, like I signed all my contracts digitally, like after I did everything.
Oh.
Yeah, so like I never even talked to anyone. So I now know that in France, if after you get a job, you go into a very out of the way, very small room with one person sitting down, and then they make it really awkward for you. Good to know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's everywhere the same. It's my first job.
Oh, it's your first
I mean,
job.
I've had student jobs before, but those don't work with like proper contracts. Like you have a contract, but it's handled by
School
higher
district,
like
yeah.
student society kind of deal, like
Yeah.
whatever. So you don't have to like go and check contracts or anything. So it was my first signing a contract. So maybe other places do it per like mail or something. But yeah, they did it like IRL.
Okay. I see this. Okay.
Hama hama.
Hama hama. Hama hama. Mama mama. Hama
Hama hama.
hama. Okay, now we're being loopy now. We're being very loopy. I am super hungry, so I'm going to get some food pretty soon. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
of course.
I've been eating these snacks.
They look good. Cream and onion. That looks nice. Sour cream. Ooh.
Yeah, I like it. I've been munching on that a lot. What have you been
Yeah,
munching
vibe
on?
with that.
What have you been munching on?
I haven't been munching on anything anymore. I ate my dish right before the stream, and now I'm not munching. But I might munch on an apple after stream.
Oh, eat the apple. Eat the apple. That's good.
I love apples, and I need to like cut them into very thin slices, so I feel like I'm eating more quantity, and I feel more happy about the apple.
I love that. For me, I like apples with caramel. I love caramel.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
Okay. So, next question for you. If you could collab with anyone, no matter how big or small they are, who would you like to collab with?
Well, of course, I'm not gonna pick the people I can already collaborate with.
Well, you can actually. You can say like if you just want to find time to collab with someone that you just haven't collabed with a while, you can definitely shout them out too.
Umi Kyoko. I want to collab with Umi again. It's been a really long time. My beloved Umi. Umi Kyoko. She's a great friend of mine. I love her. Now a dream collab that would never happen because the person graduated would be with my Oshi. My Oshi graduated. Kazuryu Eel. Kazuryu Eel. Yeah. I would have loved to have a collab with them, but they graduated.
Aww. It's always sad when they graduated.
Yeah, but another on my Oshi that would be really cool. And that I've already actually talked to before, and I got gushy about it. I was like, oh my god, I talked to my Yoshi. Is Shiki from X Prison Project.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I love their singing, and they're a Higurashi fan as well. So we talked about Higurashi.
Nice. Don't you love it when you find out like the people you look up to like the same thing you like?
Yeah, I love it.
It's so good.
It makes me really happy.
It's always nice. It's always nice because sometimes when you meet your idols,
Heroes,
people, heroes, sometimes they are not at all what you expected them to be. Really, Higurashi joins everyone. Yes, truly. Higurashi's
truly.
Yeah, the murdering of children is like to brings bonds together.
Yeah. That sounds really bad.
What do you mean? What? I didn't say they're weird, right? It's just just kids murdering each other.
Yeah.
And it brings people together.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay. Now I want an apple, actually, by the way.
Yeah, apples are really nice. I started taking that habit of like eating an apple almost every night, and I can't shake it off, and I love it. But it's a healthy habit, so it's cool.
It is a good, healthy habit. Definitely really good, actually.
It's like it replaces like because I do have a sweet tooth, so it would replace like if I were feeling like taking a dessert. Now I'm really happy to have an apple. It's not like I'm punishing myself or anything by being like, oh, I want a dessert, but I'll take an apple instead because it's healthier. It's like, oh, I want an apple. I want an apple so badly.
Well, that is healthier, so that's good. That's really nice. And you know what they say about an apple a day?
Oh yeah, keeps the doctor away. But also, if I bark at him, it works pretty good too.
Oh, okay. You know what? I should try that next time.
Bark at your doctor.
Bark at my doctor. I'll have to try that. I was told by an anime girl on the internet to do that. Why am I weird? Why am I weird? I know. People are weird. Anyway, what would you like to accomplish next when you come back? When you come back from your hiatus, what's your goals? What would you like to do?
Oh, that's a hard one for me because I've never fully thought about VTubing in terms of growth goals. I mean, of course I've wanted to grow, like that's normal, right? But my goals have always been kind of unrelated to that and more on the creative side. So it's more usually projects, and I told you earlier there's this podcast I want to make. I really want to start that. That's something I'd love to actually finally get finalized. And do more video essays, more YouTube videos and video
YouTube videos.
essays.
Yes.
And yeah, it's mostly creative goals like that. I have a few in mind, but I don't want to spoil it.
Ooh. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I cannot
so yeah,
wait.
it's more stuff like that.
Mm.
But of course, if I can grow along the way, it makes me happy too. But I don't have like a big I want to be like a 10K follower or whatever. Like, I think my biggest goal is to have like the thing I want most is to have a community that's not just there for me but also for each other. Someone I really look up to for that is my good friend Yomi.
Oh.
I think it's amazing how their community like interacts with each other and like they support each other and things like that, and they're not like they're becoming friends, and I'd love to have something similar, and I'm seeing it happen a little, and it makes me really happy. So,
It's always weird whenever I see like people I'm like my community. I'll jump into another stream and just be like, hey, I want to see what the streamer does. And I'll see my
Yeah.
community just like doing the same thing that I'm doing, that they did to me, to them. And I'm like, freaking guys, don't pick on the other streamers. You can pick on me, but not other streamers. Like
ew.
like thick, like to call other people stinky. Only you can only call me stinky.
Aw.
I've seen you thick. I've seen you try and call other people stinky.
I know my community doesn't do that. Because I tell them to be respectful, and I'll hit them.
Oh.
But I think calling stinky is fine.
Yeah. Calling me stinky is fine? No. It's bullying. I'm being cyberbullied.
They can call me stinky because it's true.
Oh.
I'll just say you can
Okay.
call me stinky. It's true. I call myself stinky.
Oh. Wow. Well, I will stand my ground. I am not stinky.
It takes a lot of courage to lie that boldly.
No. What? No. How dare? How dare? How dare?
Yeah, but yeah, that's the kind of goals I'm looking like to achieve. It's very creative and community based.
I love them.
Yeah.
I want to see more. So I want to see. I
Yeah,
can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
yeah.
This is like
I want to do more.
when you announce that you're going to be doing that kind of stuff, I'll be one of the first ones to be saying hi.
Aw, it's so sweet.
Of course,
That's
of
so
course.
sweet. You can always slide on my DMs to say hi too.
Okay, of
A
course.
big thing I say though to my friends and to the viewers that when they can't make it to stream or if they decide they don't want to watch the streams anymore, it's completely okay, and I don't want anyone to feel obligated to watch me.
Well, I say that to my community too. It's like because I've had a couple of my friends and community members saying that like, oh hey, I saw I couldn't make it to this stream and blah blah blah. Like, don't force yourself. It's all good.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Whenever you guys come by, come by. I love it. Okay, so you ready for my favorite question to ask? I love this question
Yeah.
a lot. It's my favorite question. I ask it to every single person. They always give me different answers, and I want to make a compilation of all the answers that
Oh.
ever been on my show. But that'll be a really long compilation. But
I
here's
don't
the.
remember it, so.
Don't worry, you will like it. This is my favorite one. Do you have any advice for those who might want to get into streaming / VTubing?
Oh, that's a really cool one. I like that question. I like that. I might say stuff that has already been said, but I think when you start out, don't put the big money until it. Please make sure you like streaming beforehand.
True, is a good one. That's a good reason, definitely.
Yeah, make sure you like streaming beforehand. VTubing can get super expensive. It's really fun, but it can get really expensive if you try to like go for big stuff immediately. You don't have to go for the big stuff to be like a cool VTuber, and you can do like a lot of things yourself, and you can like build skills and stuff, and people will still love you even if you're not perfect, even if you're not 100% perfect and you're a little bit scuffed, as some people like to say. It's not. I don't like that term too much because I think sometimes it's a little bit overused, but that's why I'm like using it with quotation marks. You can still be good, and people will still love you. So I think make sure you like streaming before getting out the big guns. Also, My personal advice, if like you're trying to really grow, is that I think, especially if you're doing gaming, you want to have like some kind of niche, but don't just play one game. Don't just play one game, unless you know you're gonna like want to play that game for like 10 years and only do that. Just like try to find a good in between of like a genre. A genre is usually a good way to go. Like, oh, I play mostly like horror games, or oh, I play mostly like management, and try to find something like people can relate to, but is still somewhat broad, so you don't get burnt out.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I think that's an important one because I have a lot of experience with that. At some point, I wanted to like do the niche thing and only play Honkai and Genshin stuff, and I burnt out so quickly of these games.
Yeah. So I had a friend who's a freaking amazing content creator, but she asked me like, how did she grow? And what I showed her is I showed her a website that showed her like all the popular games and what's popular stream. But I tried to explain to her that like you don't need to play the most popular stuff. What I want you to do is type in the games you like and see if there's a audience for it. You know, if there's no audience for it, then I don't recommend playing them. If there's too much of an audience for it, I also don't recommend you playing it. Find games that you enjoy and you want to do, and see if there's a small following for it. If that's the case, then definitely try it. You know, she took it as a like play Call of Duty and Minecraft on stream. I'm like, don't do that. That's way too saturated, way too much. You won't. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I disappeared. Oh my god. What happened?
She dipped. She dipped out.
I'm dead. Oh my god.
Oh,
Why
no.
am I not here anymore?
Oh, what happened? Rika's gone. Panic.
I'm gone. No.
Ah!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I wonder if it has something to do with my VTuber studio.
Is it VTube Studio? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh no.
No. Oh. Oh.
Here, let me see if I'm still on the collab thing.
Hold on.
Here. What if I join again?
Oh, wait. Oh, there you are.
Oh, I'm back! Maybe VTube Studio just said it's been too long since you've been here.
I guess so. I didn't know there was a timer. We have been streaming for a while, actually.
Yeah.
I miss her.
I told you I talk a lot.
Yeah, no, which is totally fine. I'm super down for it. I love conversations, just rambling on, talking about this kind of stuff. So I'm always down for that. But yeah, I guess good to know that VTuber Studios has a timer. Good to know.
Yeah, apparently.
And I did not know that. Rika gone panic. I miss her trick. I can still hear her voice.
I can still hear her.
I still hear her.
My
The great
chat
beyond.
wants to make the joke that I've graduated and then they can still hear me.
I still hear you. I still hear her in my dreams. She's still there, talking about eating grass and liking pineapple on pizza. The weird stuff like that, you know. It still haunts me to this day. Well, I forgot what I was talking about, but
But we talk about VTuber advice, and we talk about the friend with like who
Well, yeah,
decided to play like Call of Duty and Minecraft and stuff.
yeah, she would play all the games that are like really popular instead of playing the games that she wants to play. So she burned out very quickly, but she just played games that were popular and none of them the things that she wanted to play. So she was going to quit, and I told her don't quit. And then she just went on the record and just said, "I'm just going to stream the games I want to play." I'm like, that was my point. That was my point.
Yeah.
Just stream the games you want to play.
You have to find a good mix.
Yeah.
For me, it's you know, my problem is you've seen it. I have ADHD. I want to do 100 different things. So being like, even if I love a game, I can't just stick to one game or one franchise. That's
Same
just
here,
how
same
I
here.
work. So that's why I burnt out of like Honkai and Genshin. Even though I loved the game, it was just too much of the same thing. But I think you have to find like the good mix of what you want to play, what's like also good, and put your own personality into it. Like think it like the way I personally stream is I make my streams as if they were videos. They're like big.
Good.
Like I told you how I make them for them to be turned into videos, but even during the streams, I make them as if they were like a 4 hour long video. It's like I'm trying to make sure it's always entertaining. It's a lot of like work, but I think it's really rewarding because then people have a lot of fun.
Yep, I agree 100%.
Mm.
Now,
I just another advice I can give maybe for people who want to like try chatting a lot. And they're not sure. It's something I used at the start. Is like during your day, if stuff happens, you note it down, and then when you stream, you have like a little notepad somewhere, and you can read it during like the chatting stream if you don't remember what you wanted to talk about, or like if you don't have any ideas of stuff to talk about, then boom, you have this little notepad of like stuff you can talk about on stream. And I think it's really fun when you're like just starting.
Yeah, yep, I agree 100%. That's actually like always make sure that you have like a story to tell kind of situation.
Yeah.
Now, always don't let your streams fall on like deaf ears, because you never know when people are jumping in your stream. So you want to make sure you're talking about something. And I agree 100%. I've actually told this to some people too. Is that whenever something happens to you at work, or you just had a weird thought, or you had a question about something, write it down so that when you are streaming, you can be like, so I had this weird customer coming into my store last night, and it was asking for these weird things. I was really confused. And you just like come up with a story, come up with those kind of things. Or what I like to do is that think out loud. So if you are either a professional, like if you want to be good at like more intensive games like fighting games or shooting games, say what you want to say, what you're thinking. Like, oh, I checked around the corner and I ducked down because I knew that those people, if there were people behind the corner, I can shoot them before they shoot me. Or like I did this combo because I knew this person was known for being more a high flyer than a grounder, so I did this combo instead. Explain your reasonings. Don't just ball it up. Don't just play the game. You're a streamer. You're a content creator. We want to hear you. We want to hear why you're doing what you're doing.
Oh, and to like bounce off of that, I think another really important thing is that it's really good if you're looking for growth and for like growth advice, but I also think if you're just starting out, it's also okay to start out for fun. You don't have to grow. And it's like if you just want to do your little thing of like playing games and showing like friends and like people around you that you're playing games and not expect anything, that's cool too. And when you start, you don't have to expect growth, and you're not like a bad streamer just because you're not growing. Like don't put the expectation and the grind on yourself when you just start if you're not sure. Like if you're already sure that you want to do content creation because you've tried it before, like sure, go for it. But if you're not sure, like just let yourself enjoy it. Just let yourself enjoy it first. It's okay. It's completely okay to not like look at growth advice, because it could also, for the people who like are not sure yet, it could like make you stagger because you overthink about stuff when you should just be enjoying things.
I agree 100%. Like what's Quinn saying? Like it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Be slow with it. Do not rush these kind of things. Things will come naturally. People will just like your content. Will just jump in. But definitely enjoy what you're doing. Have fun. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, and make your personality shine.
Yes.
You have a lot of things I'm sure that people like. Whoever you are who wants to like start streaming, you have your own personality. Make it shine. Don't try to. I think actually I was gonna say don't try to copy others, but I do think you should copy others to some degree if you want to grow. But like not in a
you be inspired. How I see it as like for me, when I stream, I copy a lot of CDog VA style kind of things. And the way how I do it is that I like my overlays very minimum. I do not like very flashy. I don't like all these crazy kind of stuff like that. Hi, Cat. I don't want all these kind of things on that. Hi, Cat. Yeah, he's my gamer cat.
He's a baby.
I know, right? He likes to sit right here. He likes to sit right here. He likes to sit right here. What do you want?
What's their name?
Name is Max.
Max, hello, Max. Oh, cutie.
He's staring at you at my other the screen over
Hello. Hi, Max.
there. He wants food. He always wants food. He's a
I don't
butt.
have food for you.
He's a butt. Isn't that right? Yeah.
Oh,
A butt.
I completely forgot what we were saying.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Shoot.
Shoot, what were we saying? Something about inspiration.
Yes.
And you were looking at
You
CWPA.
be inspired. You can copy off of people,
Yeah.
but don't do like copy from copy. Be inspired by someone's take and then like implement it in your own streams. For me,
Yeah.
I like the fact that he's very minimalistic when it comes to his outlook. You know, he has his background tell more of the story of who he is, and he doesn't have all crazy overlays that shows like top bidders, subscriber, all that kind of stuff. He just
Yeah.
has his video, his logo, and then the game, and that's why I like. I like the like be minimal kind of stuff. Every now and then, I will have like a sub goal, on like really small in the corner somewhere, or I'll have like my socials appear every now and then, but it's very minimalistic. It's very minimalistic.
Yeah.
I want his JoJo posters. They're so cool. I like his posters. It's all like framed too, and it's like perfectly aligned. Too good. Also, I want to do what he does, where he has like his like lights be like changed on his streams by chat. I want to be able to do that. That
That's
sounds cool.
cool. That's really cool. I like that. Yeah, I think it's like every idea has been done before.
Oh, yeah.
Basically,
It's
honestly.
impossible.
So
It's impossible.
it's okay to like go and be like, for example, I love doing shiny hunting, and yeah, if I see someone going like, oh, I do like the shiny badge challenge. I don't know if you know what it is, but it's like catch a shiny before every badge. Yeah, I can do it too, and it's okay to like do it too. Just put your own like tiny twist on it with your own personality, your own storytelling. You know, it's gonna be like different from someone else's video or stream. It's okay to like take the idea but like make it your own.
Yep.
And yeah, I think it's an important thing to do. It's like how artists usually build their art style off of other art styles that they like, you know?
Yep, 100%. Like be inspired by other people's styles, and even try and do the same things you want to do. Because you might change it, put a new like twist on things. Like Nuzlocks are super popular doing stream. Everyone does Nuzlocks. But the reason why they're so popular is that everyone does them differently, and other people have different experiences when they do a Nuzlocke. So yeah,
if
you like
Nuzlocks.
I never done one, but I really want to do one. I have a friend who can give me an emulator to do a Nuzlocke. I just haven't had like set down the time to do it, but I want to do a Nuzlocke randomizer Nuzlocke where like random Pokemons come out of nowhere, and like that's what will determine your Pokemon. So I want to do that. I have a friend who will send me.
You know what I think would be funny? A Honkai Star Rail Nuzlocke. I don't know how that would work, but that could be funny.
Like every single time you like pull, like you get a random character, and then you like come across a person, and when you hit them, it like changes it to like a boss fight or just like someone really like lame.
Maybe not randomizer. I don't know how that would work, but like for a Nuzlocke, like an actual Nuzlocke, you just need to like.
Well, as soon as one character
keep your
dies, you
characters
just can't.
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't use them anymore.
I guess you could try that. You really could.
Yeah, you can try. I don't know if you like would manage.
Yeah, because the game's all about like synergy with multiple characters.
Yeah.
So like
it would be hard, but
yeah, that would be
doable.
I would rather do that with like Genshin. Like because I could do that with Genshin. I played Genshin since the very beginning, so I have a lot of characters. So it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool to do like a boss run with like every with every character you get throughout the game. So I start with the first 4, and I try and go through like every single boss rush. And like as soon as one dies, I get swapped out with the next person that's on my list. You know.
Yeah, that's a really fun one.
It might be fun
like
to
that
try.
idea.
I might be
Yeah.
fun to do.
If you do that, I'll watch it.
We'll see. No, I tried that out. But yeah, that is all the questions I have for you. Thank you so much for answering every single one of them. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It was really
course.
fun.
I had a great time. I love
too.
your vibes. I love your style. Definitely a very awesome person.
Aw, thank you. You
Of
too.
course.
It was really fun talking to you. I mean,
Oh.
clearly, because we went for a while.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of things to talk about. I always tell people like who come on my shows like usually like 2 hours, but usually it depends on how many the interactions and the deep conversations. We had a lot of deep conversations, which is good.
Yeah.
I like these. I like these. Now I did Quinn. I did not forget about you. We just got in so much good conversations that I just haven't had time. But we will do one more spin because you did do a redeem for a spin, and then we'll send this off to another person. We'll raid someone.
Let's
And we'll go.
go.
Now while we get this question right now, which is hey Pokemon.
Oh.
That was close when I was like waiting for him to like
Yeah, I was like in between the two. So, favorite Pokemon I have two. It's Zora. I think Zora would like be the number one. Still.
Zoroark.
Like if I,
Zoroark.
no, Zora.
Oh,
The
Zora.
tiny version.
Okay,
Zora.
okay.
And then Mimikyu.
Mimikyu.
Zora and Mimikyu.
I'm a ghost type fan, so I like Mimikyu too.
Mm.
I regret the spinning the wheel. Why you regret it? Why it's so great though. I love it.
Spinning the wheels.
Spinach
Yeah.
wheels. But yeah, I like my favorite is Gengar. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, I like Gengar.
Oh.
Mm.
You know what? You do have the vibe. You do have the vibe.
Well, like, so my story why I like Gengar is actually pretty dumb. Want to hear it? And that'd be the last thing we
Yeah.
do. Hey, this is my dumb story of why Gengar is my favorite Pokemon and why I hate Charizard.
Oh yeah, everyone hates Charizard though, no?
Well, no, he's like the most popular, famous Pokemon out there.
Like, I hate Charizard.
I don't like Charizard, and the reason why I don't like Charizard is because he betrayed me. Well, that's why I thought when I was a kid. So when I was really, really young, and I played Pokemon on my bed, with no color. I had to like plug in a light just to like see it at
yeah,
night.
Game Boy lights.
Yeah,
Oh
yep.
yeah,
I had those
Game
kind of
Boy.
things.
I remember.
And like so I was playing it, and so this is before the internet. So I know there was a time before the internet. I am dating myself very harshly right now, but I played it before the internet, and so I didn't know what was going on. So I got to the part of the game where I didn't know where to go. So I just kept on like grinding and kept on exploring and see if I can find different Pokemon. And eventually, my Charizard that I got stopped listening to me for some reason. And I did not know why. I was really confused. He just would not listen to anything I say. He kept on disobeying me. And I was like, I wonder what it could be. So I looked through the settings and tried to see if I can find something. And I saw something called release. And I thought it meant, release stress. So I thought, oh, he's just very stressed. Let me just release some of that for him and he'd be good. I hit the button. Charizard said he was going to miss you. And you just see him just shrink down and just and gone. I was like, wait, where did he go? Where did he go? Where did my Charizard go? What the frig? I lost my Charizard. And of course, I was in a grassy field. So I kept on running around trying to see if I can recapture him,
Oh no, that's the worst.
I know.
thing.
So I got so sad because I thought he left me. So I was like, why did Charizard leave me? Why? What did I do wrong? No. And then I went to the one place that you had to go to if you didn't have the internet. That was the playground. I talked to my friends. And they're all like, you're stupid. What the frick? You just released your Pokemon. You just need to go get gym badges. That's all you need to do. Just get gym badges. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, even without the internet, no, I gotta say that's a little bit of a dumb one. I'm sorry,
Yep.
Trickle.
No. Trust me. Trust me. I definitely have my dumb moments. But it was really cool
Yeah, I feel that.
because, like, so I was afraid that my second best Pokemon was going to not he's going to not listen to me too, which was a Haunter. And I was like worried that he was not going to do it. So I stopped playing the game and I went to my friends and they said, hey, guess what? The Haunter you have, do you know it has a third evolution? I was like, what? He's like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So check it out. And do you know how much trust you have to have with your friends?
Yeah.
When it was like that?
that's crazy.
I trust my friend so much because he was like, here, I'm gonna send you this random Pokemon. You send me your Haunter. And I was like, but this is like my last good Pokemon I have. I've been like, he's my second best. I already lost my other guy. I can't lose another guy. So I sent him over there. He showed me on the screen that it turned to a Gengar. I was like, whoa, that looks dope. I love his smile and his eyes. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
And he sent it back to me, and I was like, and then he told me where to go, and I was like, okay. So then he became my best. He became my favorite Pokemon. So I thought it was super cool. And he did not leave me.
He did not leave.
He did not leave me. So yeah, that's my
We love
story.
Gengar.
This is why I love Gengar and why I don't like Charizard, because he left me.
I have a whole family of like shiny, like Gengar, Haunter, and how's it called in English? The first one, Ghastly.
Ghastly, yeah.
Yeah. I have a whole family of shinies of those in Legends. And funnily enough, so I caught all of them during a Halloween challenge.
Nice.
And I did this 2 years in a row. The first year I caught that Ghastly, and the second year I was like trying to catch a Halloween shiny before the timer ends, so I had to trade away the first like Ghastly I had caught the year before. And I found a Ghastly outbreak and I went in and there was a shiny immediately, and I was like, would it be so funny if there was a second one? And then right as I said that, a second shiny popped up.
Wow. Wow. That's actually really cool. You
Um,
play the newer one, right? Is that why you got the
Yeah.
outbreak? Okay,
I
that's
used to
really cool.
shiny hunt in the older ones too though, but
Cool.
for streams it's like I
It's
really
easier,
like
yeah.
the
New style,
Legends
the new
Arceus
one.
shiny hunting.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I like that a lot too. Okay.
Let's go to.
Oh, that's cool. Actually, it's really cool because you can see them. You can see them like, from
Yeah.
afar. What's the story of your very first ever shiny?
Oh, my first ever shiny. Okay, so I knew about shiny really early on because once when I was in vacation, a guy I had a crush on at that time, but like like vacation love kind of deal. He showed me that he had like one of those I don't know how they're called, but like those cards that you put in your Nintendo DS and you put the Pokemon cartridge in it, and you can like not hack, but like you can give yourself like objects and Pokemons, or like make Pokemon
Game
shiny
Shark?
and stuff.
Game Shark.
It might be. It's not called Game Shark here, but it's something similar, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So he had that, and he showed me like he had shiny and stuff. And then I wanted one, so I got one, and then I found it boring to get the shiny the easy way, and I always like was hoping to actually get a shiny, so I started shiny hunting, and I never got any shinies like that. But one day I was playing Pokemon, I think it was Black, not Black 2, either Black or Black 2, I think it's Black. I was playing Black at my grandma's house, and at some point I'm like just walking to get to another area, and boom, Timpole, shiny Timpole, completely random, full odds.
Wow. Just like hi.
Full odds shiny Timpole, yeah. And I was
You've-
like, oh
Oh.
my god, it's a shiny, and I caught it, and yeah,
Nice,
this is my
nice,
first
nice.
shiny.
That's really cool. That's really awesome. I love how you like just got it like just randomly after you was told these are the coolest, rarest Pokemon. I can get them super
Yeah.
easy, and then he gives them super easy, and then you're like, I want them the legit way. And you tried, and you couldn't get it, and then just stumble upon it. You know,
Yeah, it's so cool.
that's really cool. That's really cool.
I think it's one of the reasons why I love orange so much. It's that exact shade of orange. If you look at like the 2D sprite,
yeah,
the
I can see that.
2D sprite of Timpole.
That's a
yeah.
good orange. My favorite color is green, neon green, and you can see it in my little setup right there. It's neon green.
Yeah, I can see the green.
But I do also like blue, like this color blue too.
Yeah, I also see the blue.
Yep. So these are my two favorite colors: is the neon
Oh.
greens and the neon blues.
Yeah, those are cool. I like
Thank you.
neon green too.
I can So, my first time ever got a shiny, because I tried to do shiny hunting multiple times, I could never get it. But
Yeah.
in the newer Sword and Shield, one of the new
Mm.
DLCs, there's this like dungeon or this cave system you go to, and you go into it and you trying to catch like the legendary Pokemons at the end. So you have to go through all these different Pokemon battles with like a couple people, and at the end you get to fight this boss kind of like Pokemon, you know, like the giant ones. And when I was going through that, I was streaming it, and I was like telling people like, "Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this legendary Pokemon. It'd be kind of cool." And then the first batch of people, because you fight them in different stages. First batch of people, you after you defeat them, you can catch them if you want to. And I was like, well, I don't really want that Pokemon because I don't really care about catching all the Pokemon. I just want to catch the ones I want to catch. So I was like, oh, I don't really care that Pokemon. And then someone in chat was like, hey, you should try and catch every single Pokemon.
Yeah,
because that could be a shiny. You have a higher chance of a shiny in the dungeons. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay, well, yeah, no worries. I'll catch the next Pokemon. And it happens to be a Mimikyu. I was like, oh, cool. So I'll catch this Pokemon. Awesome. And then I got a Pikachu afterwards. And I think I got a Growlithe afterwards, too.
Okay.
So I got these 3 Pokemon. And then at the end, when I tried to do the Legendary, I was like, cool. Because you can only take 1 Pokemon out. You know, you can only get 1 Pokemon. So I was like, cool, I can just have these fodders, just throw them away, and I'll just get this Legendary Pokemon. Well, I didn't get the Legendary Pokemon. It killed us all, so we couldn't do it. So I was like, oh, darn it. Well, I guess I just take one of these random Pokemons then. And I was scrolling through them, and I saw Mimikyu, and I was like,
that's a weird shade
wait.
of yellow.
Well, yeah, I was like, have you ever seen a
yeah, it's gray, right? It's gray.
It's gray, yeah. So I was like, wait,
Yeah.
that's not the right Pokemon color. And I just saw chat just going crazy, saying, it's a shiny, it's shiny. I was like, wait, what? And maybe, because I've never seen a Mimikyu shiny before, so I didn't know what it was. I just thought it would look weird. I was like, huh, that's kind of weird. And I realized that Mimikyu shinies are just black and white.
Yeah, it's great. I love Mimikyu's shiny.
Right? So I took it home. I took it to my other Mimikyu, and I had them, like, walk with each other, because you can interact with them in 3D space. And they looked completely different. I was like, I got my very first shiny, and it's a freaking Mimikyu. And I was so happy.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know, right? So that'll always be my Pokemon home. My very first shiny. I love it. I love it so
That's
much.
a really fun one too, yeah.
But hey, that's gonna be it for us today. Thank you so much for joining in. I can talk to you for days, it seems like.
Same
So
here. It was so fun talking.
Of course. So if you ever come back, or if you ever want to just hang out, you're always welcome. You're always welcome. I
would
love
love to.
Of course, me too. Just hit me up in the DMs if you just wanna. Like, I know you've been using your manager as a therapist. But if you want to throw any random ideas my way, hit me up, okay? I'm always down.
That's so sweet of you. You just made a big mistake by saying that. But that's so sweet of you.
Oh no! What did I do? What did I do?
50 messages.
Yeah, I was like, what did I do? I was like, oh, freaking Rika. It's too early for this. But like, it's a really good idea. I was thinking of what that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You open the gates of hell. Well, I pretty much did.
Yeah.
But yep. How about this? You send me. I always like to give my guests the first choice. Do you want me to rate anyone you know?
Oh wait, let me see if anyone I know is online right now. Man, there's this really cool person there called Trick.
Oh.
Oh, a friend of mine is debuting.
Oh, let's do it. Let's send it to the debut. I love rating debuts.
Yeah, they're 18 plus. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. Here you
As
go.
long as you guys okay with it. Yes, for sure. Ume? It's Umi?
Ume Kuma.
Is that the
They're
person you were telling me that like you want to collab with?
Oh no, that's Umi Kyoko. They're a YouTube VTuber.
Okay, cool. Let's send it to Ume. It looks like it's like a little hamster.
Yeah, they're like a bear. They're a bear. They're a bear person.
We'll get that all set up then. Cool. Well, hey, again, thank you guys all so much for joining in. You guys are freaking amazing. It's always good to see you. Rika, where can people find you?
People can find me on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter at dam_Rika. On Twitter, you might have to type Rika Kerberos because Dam Rika was taken.
Darn it! Darn it!
but otherwise, Dam_Rika or Dam Rika, with like a space between Dam and Rika. Yeah, you can find me there. It's DAME and then Rika. It's my name. RIKA. Yeah, it's I, right? It's E.
Do you remember your name?
I just don't remember how to pronounce the I. Yeah, it's I. It's I. Yeah.
Alright, go check her out. Give her all the love she deserves. It definitely 100%.
I'm currently on hiatus though, for just for info for those of you who don't know.
We're about to
I will be
lose
coming
everyone
back.
from the raid. So
Oh,
bye everyone. Bye. Bye.
bye. Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's still going on. Oh. Now I can raid. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
That
no,
automatically-
it's
I messed up. I'm sorry. Bye everyone. You guys take care. I love you. Bye
Bye
bye. Oh, don't leave Discord yet, by the way.
bye.